Good evening, everyone, and welcome to TCH Live. Tonight, we're at Texas Card House Dallas for the final table of the big one. I'm RJ Dupree in the booth alongside my man, Mr. Eric Van Loosen. What's up, buddy?
What's going on? Yeah, another great Saturday tournament for us. We're going to put those payouts up for you. This is our final nine, 11,660 up top. So great run. Everybody's got a little over 1,100 locked up. Had 134 entries today, so nice little run, 30K guarantee. They crushed that. It's 40,200 in the prize pool.
There you go. It's what we do. We crush guarantees. Another member of the 5-digit club up top. We've got a fun lineup tonight. We're going to have two shorties coming in here. Blinds are going to be 10,000, 20,000 with the 20,000 big blind ante. So we're going to have two players that are below that 10x mark. John in the 9 seat and Nelda in the 7 seat. They're both going to be running pretty low, so they'll be looking to move here pretty soon. Up top, we have our man Fuat. He's over there in the 8 seat with a bunch of chips. He's got 1.3 million. Damien over there in the 2 seat with 950,000. And Raid, he's up there at 865. So should be a fun lineup. Thomas, Easy, Benji, and Vidy. Our man Vidy again at a final table. All those folks kind of hanging out in the middle. So we'll see what we have here for tonight's final table of the big one. Coming at you from Texas Card House Dallas.
Yeah, awesome to see in the 9 seat John, and of course 7 Nelda. I've played a lot with John in the past, and hadn't seen him in a while, and played last night's tournament at a table with him. And I know he made a deep run in last night's tournament. And here he is at a final table, and Nelda, no stranger to our final table. Hadn't seen her in the room a lot,
That's right.
But here she is. So
it's been a minute. Good to see her back.
Awesome to see. Cards are in the air, folks. Let's have a fun night in the chat.
Our man John, he's been at the final table before, so it's good to see him back. He's going to be running pretty low here. Button's going to start in the 5 seat. As we get this party started, where would you rather be on a Saturday night? Right here at Texas Card House Dallas. It's the final table of the big one.
There's our man Raed. Got some cool shades on tonight. A new look for Raed.
Man.
There's our friend of the chat there in the 3 seat, Thomas.
That's
as well.
Right. Got to meet Thomas before the final table here. Pleasure meeting Thomas, and he gave us a shout out and said it was. He said we do nice work, Eric.
Good people. And good people already in the chat. Got Miss You Can Do It.
You Can Do It.
Coming in from Temple, Texas.
What's up?
One of our shorties, Nelda, off to a hot start there with the ace-10. She's going to take one down. We got our man Anthony and Damon. How are y'all doing?
Yeah, always nice to get started at the final table to take down some chippies in that big blind.
And our favorite, Dr. Chin.
Dr. Chin in the booth, in the box,
yeah.
That's right. He'll be spinning the cards tonight for us.
Does a fine job. Fine player as well. He's made a final table or two.
That's right. He's been concentrating on his tournament game, and he's been making some runs at these tournaments. Putting a lot of work in these daily tournaments as well.
John says, I don't have any chips. I'm all in. So the sevens are all in on hand number 2 for John.
We're going to have to ask Raid if he can see those cards with those glasses.
Super dark, right? Are those street legal?
I'm telling you.
That's some dark tint.
I used to like to wear some shades in my poker tournament game. Not so much necessarily in cash game, but I've got to where I can't see it as well, so I've got to be careful. I got to downgrade my shades.
All right, we've got somebody joining us from the Kick Streets. We haven't seen many folks
on
the Kick app. Hello, High Juice, and howdy, Jedi Master Ted says, speaking of fine jobs, I'm beer. I think he meant I'm here, but maybe he's having a beer or 7.
Have a fine job there, Jedi.
Welcome, our friend.
Sevens are going to get this through here. It's pretty dusty around the rail.
Yeah,
Vidy did let go of a small pair there.
When you're super short, obviously you'll take any sort of chip up you can get.
You
but
betcha.
You really want calls, and you want to hold and get that full double. But he will take that as he's now in the blinds, much needed. So kind of gets a free hand here, courtesy of those that were in the blinds there and had to fold. Awesome. High Juice says he's a cash player in Vegas. Nice to see something streaming. Yeah, we stream every Saturday here when we have these tournaments. And sometimes the bigger tournaments that are multi-days, those go into like a Monday night. And we always stream our cash games as well here on Tuesday night. So subscribe to the channel, High Juice, and make sure you say hello to us, and we'll shout back, man.
That's right. We're the boys from Dallas, RJ Dupree and Eric Van Loosen. Of course, they have stream nights across the TCH Live family in Houston, Austin, and our friends in Rio Grande Valley. So lots of stuff coming your way.
Absolutely. There we go. Our man Lizard in the chat. He made a deep run today. Didn't get to defend his championship from last week.
Back-to-back solid runs nonetheless. Well done, Glenn.
Easy just going to try to limp here with the pocket fours. Nelda's not having any of that.
Yeah.
She's on the button with a suited king-jack, short stacked, and she's going to rip it.
So, yeah, it's on this big featured table. It's kind of weird sometimes knowing where the button is, but you can see that it's actually in the 7th seat right now. It's got a little wiggle to it, but it's in the 7th seat.
All right, and Sheila Roy and Embassy Nerdcore, like that name, have also joined us. Welcome. Fun Saturday night, friends. Hope you guys are enjoying some poker out there in the streets and some great college football that's been going on today. Man, it's been a wild one.
Absolutely. It's fun walking throughout the room, seeing a lot of folks representing their squad today. So the energy of college football is definitely real in the poker room today.
Yeah, we're getting close to Thanksgiving. We're getting close to those conference championships that are going to come here in just a few weeks. And, of course, everybody concerned about where their standings are in this playoff run. But these folks at this final table, they don't care too much about the college football
no,
right
they got
now.
some money to make.
They're trying to win $11,600 tonight on a $360 buy-in. It's pretty damn good.
Pretty good Saturday. And our man Vidy there in the 4th seat, he likes to remind us that he has a win and a tie.
I keep telling him in the even bigger one.
So he's anxious to start binking these things. But yeah, that's it. That's the even bigger one, the greatest monthly tournament in all the land. Today is just the big one, the greatest weekly tournament in all the land. You can find this tournament here every Saturday, most every Saturday, unless we have a special event going on. And we got a hand of brewing here in hand number 4. Benji has raised. He's in the 5 seat there with those pocket 9s. Nelda in the cutoff with pocket 8s. She will come along just making the call.
Yeah, she's got a couple small chip ups there. Definitely changing it up a little bit after Easy on that previous hand had just limped. She went ahead and jammed with that suited king jack, but now she's facing a raise, so she's just going to take these 8s to the streets. She is behind, though. Benji's got the 9s.
Ace 3-5. That big old ace comes out here to scare both players.
Check.
I don't know what I said that set off Siri, but
Tell Siri to settle down. we got a poker stream to commentate. So wow. Nelda does
represent that ace. Well done, Nelda.
Recognizing a check means opponent didn't like that flop, so she's going to go ahead and bet it. Takes it down. Embassy Nerdcore with a fun little ditty here. Says Christmas bonus season, a.k.a. the presents budget based off of your November poker results.
We all know it's true.
Ain't that the truth? Well, guys, the presents are a little slim this year because Uncle E was running bad on the tables last night.
You can get a cool new video game setup or a box of nerds, depending on November.
Who doesn't love nerds? Mr. Venom joining us. He's cheering on his buddy Thomas. Let's go.
Raise 45,000.
All right, Fuat is here. Did we mention Fuat is here? He's going to bump it up from the cutoff. He is known to be a very active player here. He's got a queen and a 10 in the cutoff. 45,000 to go now.
Didn't recognize him at first because he's got that brim kind of low there, but our man Damien, definitely a regular in the room here at TCH. He's going to get involved in this one.
10-5-5, 10 high flop here for Fuat.
Bet 35,000.
And he'll come out screeching 35,000. A little bit of a down tick here as he nails this flop.
Ball.
35,000. That's enough to keep Damien around. He makes the call. Jack of clubs on the turn.
Check.
See, one of those aces not available, so just 2 true outs here.
Queen of clubs.
How about a 2-piece for Fuat?
Backdoor clubs get there, but 2 pairs going to be a bunch here for Fuat.
Check.
Damien's got straight blockers, but not really wanting to represent, and good thing he doesn't, because Fuat's definitely not going anywhere with that 2-piece. Damien's like, yeah, I almost have a straight.
Almost here.
Couple of them.
Almost there.
And I got no club either, so do I want to make a hero call? No, sir. Let's go.
All right, nice pot there for Fuat. 110,000 in profit for him. And he will build a little bit on that chip lead.
30, thank you.
Up to 1.36 million now for Fuat.
Looking at some of our friends who also made some runs here. We had Scoop, JC, Izzy, Lizard, Ralph.
I believe our man Ralph was the final.
Yeah, the bubble.
The bubble of the final table.
Our lovely lady Laura was the money bubble. Shout out to Laura.
Aye.
That's never fun. I heard she got it in good. I think it was like an ace-king versus an ace-9, and you know the rest. Shout out to Laura, though. We do have one lovely lady on the final table, though, and we are looking at her now, Miss Nelda, who started out under 200K and got her chip stack up to 365, so she's feeling good.
All right, folds around to the button right. He's looking at the old 49er. 9-4 of spades here. Worthy of an open if you choose. Don't have to, but he will. He bumps it up.
Yeah, evidently he's been running so hot he had to bring a fan out to cool himself down a little bit.
65,000 there, and that'll get it done. The blinds don't want to mess with it. He'll take it down. Nicely done.
So far in the chat, looks like Thomas has all the fans. Got Venom and Craig Savage reminding us that that's their man. Who else out there in the chat has somebody they're rooting for here? Maybe you're rooting against somebody. Maybe somebody on this table still has a hold of those chips of yours. Maybe they knocked you out. You can let us know who you're rooting against. Who's your villain?
All right, our man EZ getting into the action here. Just limping his pimp, and he makes the call here with the ace-10 offsuit. Blinds are up here, 50,000, 30,000 now, the level. So that 30K entry there from EZ, just a call. Folds around all the way to the big blind where our man Vidy has queen 9. So we'll go to a flop, heads up.
That's a pretty good flop for ace-10.
10-10-5. Not bad.
Ruh-roh.
Now Vidy's going to turn some outs with that gut shot. Jack here would make him a straight, but he does not want to mess with it. Queen 9 gutter ball in the muck. That paired board, you don't have to mess with those gutter balls if you don't want to. He doesn't want to. Yeah, Vidy doesn't have a ton of chips over there. We saw him earlier have to fold a pair of 4s, and this time having to fold that gut shot straight draw, but he's hanging on to the chips he does have as he's hanging tight to that 370,000. A little over 12 blinds for him.
All right, John in the low jack.
He's got 2 letters.
Ruh-roh. He's going to get called on this one.
Raid has 2 better letters right behind him here, so we'll see what Raid wants to do with ace-queen. See, those glasses are dark, huh? He had to pull them down there to check out those chips.
Take a little sneak peek. John is going to be all in at risk here with the queen-jack offsuit. Let's see if Raid decides to isolate, come over the top with a hand as strong as he's got, and with a hefty amount of chips. Indeed. Looks like we're going big.
All 170.
Or is he just calling there?
So it looks like he said the word call there as he brought out a bunch of chips.
Okay. Verbal binding. He's going to
Thomas.
just call.
Thomas had king, queen of hearts there on the button. That's usually how I run. You get that schmedium want to get in their hand in these spots, but you can't do it. So we're going to go to a flop. John's going to be at risk here. He is all in. Queen, jack. First the ace, queen of Raed. 3, 4, 8. No help. 1 spade.
Ace.
Ace of
That'll
clubs.
do
That's
it.
going to land here for Raed. Take her down. Ace, queen lands, taking out the queen, jack, and that's going to be our first elimination of tonight's final table. Mr. John will finish in 9th place.
Well, I mentioned John was, somebody that played quite a few of these tournaments
Yeah.
and was a regular on the cash tables, and haven't seen him as much lately, so great to see him tonight. And, of course, here he is again on a final table here, finishing in 9th place, taking home $1,165. Great job, John, and we'll see you soon, brother.
Absolutely. John no slouch. He definitely knows his way around some final table action. Congratulations on a nice run today, finishing 9th place.
Yeah, it looks like the pay jumps are just going to be $100 plus for the next couple spots, but then you get up to 5th place and above, and those pay jumps get pretty juicy. Top heavy, that's the way we like them. We're always looking for those big paydays in these $360 buy-in type tournaments.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. Even in a field like this, the pay jumps don't actually surpass your buy-in until you get to 5th place. In the old days, they would have thought that's crazy.
Ooh, got a confrontation here.
Yeah, we do.
Let's see if Damien knows how to play kings a little better than yours truly on this final table.
So Damien's going to bump it up from the hijack, 60,000 to go. That's a min click, but he's got kings. Thomas will come along here in the cutoff. He has ace jack of diamonds. Thomas with the position. We get a flop 993. Pretty good flop here for the kings.
Yeah, about as safe as you can get. 1 diamond out there. Thomas may come along for that small bet there.
Yeah, 40,000. A very small continuation bet. 5 of spades on the turn. Still friendly board here for the kings.
Now stack to pot ratio is almost 1 for Thomas. Damien is going to continue, and Thomas says, no thank you.
Yeah, it's a good job there by Damien paying attention to Thomas's stack, right? You may want to pick so much, but it has a lot to do with the stack he's playing against there. So many people forget that if you're playing against a stack of 200,000 and you got 140,000 in there, you got to pick and choose the number, right?
Yep. Brad Guthrie also rooting on Thomas in the Cajun way. Let's go. G-E-A-U-X.
Go Tigers. Thomas.
Go Tigers. Go Thomas. Go Thomas.
I'm pretty sure Thomas knew what I...
And Sheila Roy says, go Damien. Well, she tuned in at the right time.
There we go. Damien picking up that pot.
He had his ace defenders on, so he dodged that ace ball. Took 1 down with the kings.
Yeah, got that extra 40K out of that short stack. And boy, if I try that bet, there's an ace on the turn every time. Boy,
Every stinking time.
Man. Well done from Damien, though.
Easy going to rock it up with an ace-9 of spades. Taking 1 down. And we mentioned about events that we have all the time up here. Our even bigger one.
Even bigger.
That's right. It's actually going to start Thanksgiving week, and it's going to have a flight on Thanksgiving Day. So if you're not hit by the tryptophan and dead asleep,
Well,
and ticked off at your Cowboys getting their ass kicked by the Chiefs, which that's my Cowboys too, you can come on up and splash around on Thanksgiving Day in one of those flights. But $300 buy-in, $250 guaranteed.
well,
even
and
bigger
because
one.
it's holiday week, Thursday, Thanksgiving, we know that you may not be able to come out on Thursday, and Thanksgiving, those flights might be down a little bit. They're throwing in an extra flight on Monday. So keep that in mind. Yeah, we're
Monday
we're
the
running
24th.
flights Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday.
That was a lot of Tuesdays.
That's a lot of Tuesdays.
Word salad, commentator salad. That's
If
what we
you
do.
know, you know. All right. Raid has bumped it up under the gun here with these pocket fours. Folds around to the button. Oh, pardon me. He doesn't have a hand. We are right to the small blind.
Call 65,000.
Nelda folds the better ace.
Yeah,
Fuat going to come along with the ace deucey.
Go of ace 10.
Check. Check.
2 clubs out there. Fuat has the big one. 5 of hearts pairs the board here on the turn.
$100,000. Correct.
Riot is going to bet 100,000. You mentioned blinds have gone up 15,000, 30,000, 30,000. Let's see what our stack sizes are looking like. Let's see who's going to be affected the most by that increase in blinds. We know Nelda is short, so that's going to put her at 10 big blinds. Thomas at 11 big blinds. Benji and Vidy also kind of right in that 11, 12 big blind range. So a lot of kind of short stacks right now for some good hands and some spots to get it in.
Yeah, kind of a stalemate spot here for the table as 4 players running pretty low. Always interesting to see if anyone's going to try to battle it out or just let those short stacks go at it.
Call 30,000.
Easy going to make a call with a 4-3. Maybe a lucky number for him.
Speaking of, Easy's jumping in there with 4 high. Let's go.
King 4 for Raed. Definitely going into the muck.
9,000.
And Easy's going, why did I put those chips in there?
Tried to sneak it in there, but to no avail, right? Pardon me, that's Fuat taking that one down.
While Chin's doing his shuffling, we'll put this back up again. Like RJ mentioned, Monday the 24th is the starting day for our even bigger one this month. 2 flights on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Just the 1 flight on Thursday, post-Thanksgiving lunch, and then a Friday twofer and a Saturday twofer. Sunday, day 2.
There you go, yeah. No early flight on Thursday, just the 5 p.m. So enjoy those holidays with friends and family. And of course, if you want to jump into a pretty sweet poker tournament, we got a 5 p.m. flight for you.
Ooh, my favorite little suited semi-connector there. Semi-canooter. The old 9-7, or 79 I like to call it, because that's when we were born, RJ.
79.
79er. Be a sneaky little hand sometimes. Get you in trouble too, though.
Yeah, it will. I've been in trouble with worse.
Riot likes trouble. He's going to get in there.
Heads up. 1 check.
Damien, let's go the AC Deucey. Jack 5-6. Gutter ball here for Riot. King Jack landing top pair. So 190,000 out there.
85,000.
But he has 290,000 in his stack, so he chooses the sizing of 85,000.
Not a bad price here, but no clubs hit. Just the gutter for Riot, so not really loving that flop. He's going to think about it. Yeah, good disciplined fold there.
85 takes it.
Doesn't have any overcards, really. You know, if Vidy does have a pair of jacks or better, so just decides to let that go and move along. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mr. Obi Rodriguez joining us.
I'm glad you mentioned it, Obi.
Always helps us out. Says, did you smash that like button yet? Well, that's a good question. If you guys are enjoying this or have a friend or family member who is playing tonight, definitely smash that like button. It'll help the algorithm get this stream out there a little bit more, get your friend some more views while they're on this stream doing their thing. And, of course, RJ and I would greatly appreciate it.
We like a happy algorithm.
Absolutely, as does Texas Card House. And we mentioned we stream at our Houston, Austin, and Rio Grande Valley locations as well. Shout out to our team members down there. You know, our tournament tables are a little different than our cash games. The players tend to be a little bit more focused and serious, so we don't get as much chatting, but we'll try to listen in if they get to gabbing a little bit.
Definitely a little more competitive in the tournament setting. Fuat finds a premium here, bumps it up, takes it down, no resistance.
I will tell a funny Fuat story. I don't know if I've told it on the stream before. I've told Fuat, which did give me a weird look or two when I was telling him this. But I said, Fuat, I said, we've been playing a lot of tournaments in the last 4 or 5 months. You're showing up in my dreams now, buddy. And he's like, oh, God. I said, yep, I dreamt that you and I were at a casino, and I'm walking into the poker room, and you go running by me, and there's some angry bastard chasing after him because Fuat had just sucked out on him with some, 2-6 offsuit.
Put that three bet punishment on him.
Like he always will, and he laughed, and the table laughed too because they were like, yep, that's like Fuat. We can see him getting chased down in a casino.
Deep down, he appreciates that.
He was just glad that that's what the dream was about.
Yeah, for sure.
He didn't know where I was taking that. Arsenio Washington says, take it down. Thomas, you got this. Welcome.
Raise, make it 60,000.
And the Coil Crew. Jim and Dory in the house. I imagine they both came out and fired in this today.
Yeah, I think Dory made a nice run, I heard. Probably disappointing to her calculations, but.
Re-raise. Playing for 150.
Look at Vidy here. Sensing maybe the button is getting out of line a little bit.
Right.
Does have a hand. He's got a pair, but it's a small one.
All in from the button in his pocket fives, and Vidy will have to fold.
David's going to want to see that one on camera later.
Well played by both players. Getting after it right there. 9 high throws in the 3-bet.
20-minute delay. If he finds out he was getting ripped on by those pocket fives there, Vidy might take a little offense.
Well done.
Yeah. Jim saying, that's known as getting Fuatted.
You can get Fuatted on.
Yeah. We've all experienced getting Fuatted. Oh, no, and Dory says she finished in 19th, and she indeed got Fuatted.
Well, there you go. That's what that dream was. You were seeing things in the future.
No, it wasn't Dory chasing after him.
Dory, you can blame Eric for that. All right, Fuat's got ace-queen, another premium holding for him. Bumps it up, 70,000 to go here. Pretty a little dusty around the rail. We're going to fold to the big blind where Benji folds 8-9 as well. Fuat takes it down.
Fuat will tell you he doesn't want Dory chasing him because she is the stone cold killer now. Watch out. We've brought him out. The Fuat stories are coming out. I can relate. Fuat called a 4-bet jam on the bubble for me with Jackson. I faded everything to knock him out, and faded everything to knock him out. Okay, so Justin Mowry's felt the Fuat pain as well. Sounds like he had a hand that time.
Yeah, I think Justin got knocked out in that story.
Raise 60,000.
Damien going to bump it up. Suited Canuters, almost Canuters. One gap. He's shopping at the one gap. 8-6 of diamonds, 60,000 to go. That's going to take it down.
Small big, please.
Damien making a push here. He's up to 1.2 million. Let's look at those payouts again for folks just tuning in. We're up to 125 viewers on a Saturday night, so thank y'all for tuning in. Just half an hour in, we've just got one elimination. That was our man John in 9th place. players all have 13.25 locked up, but that's not going to be enough. They want the big prize up top, 11,660.
Pretty juicy prize coming up with holidays right around the corner. Good time to hit the 5-digit club and do some shopping.
Buy mama some new shoes. Or buy yourself something nice.
Man, bye, mama.
Call 30,000.
All right, Nelda's got king, queen suited in the big blind here. Small blind trying to limp in there with that 49 offsuit.
Now would not be a good time to steal. Let's see what's on his mind here. He did just call. Okay. Nelda is going to be the one doing the raising here with her hand. King, queen suited. Not an all-in from her. Takes it down.
That reminds me of a story the other day around outside LC, one of those fancy cars. I was visiting with one of the gentlemen that drives that fancy car, and I said, man, if I ever get a date, I may have to borrow your car. And he said, son, you might have to borrow my car to get a date.
True story.
I found that kind of rude, but hit home a little too close, you know what I mean? Probably accurate.
All right, Thomas and Benji with a little over 8 big blinds. Vidy a little over 9.
Fours are out tonight. This time under the gun. Right.
Raise, make it 65,000.
Oh, Vidy just getting away from the 6s there. Facing a raise.
He's had to throw 4s in the muck. This time he's throwing 6s in the muck. 4s were rightfully outsized earlier. This time the 6s had the advantage, but doesn't want to mess with it against the under the gun raiser.
Vidy's hit some big scores, so we know he's going to be playing to win, and that's why I think he was going to let a hand like that go there.
Yeah, sure.
If he gets knocked out early, he's liable to just jump right behind him on table 8 and get on the PLO game.
He's in a spot where he's, ready to ladder up or double up, either one. So he doesn't really want to spew chips with those middling schmedium pairs right now, which is understandable in his chip stack.
Another spot there, ace 7. Sometimes a player with an ace, short stack, 9 or less blinds will just rip, but he's being super patient.
Raise 60,000. Oh, I'm 70.
70,000 the bet here from Fuat.
Yes, sir.
Right in the big blind here, 9-4 spades. We've seen that one a couple of times. As a matter of fact, last time Raid had it, he turned it into a winner. But this time he's facing a raise from Fuat.
Call.
Makes the call, see if he can go 2 for 2 with the 9-4 spades. Queen 8-6, 2 clubs.
Check. So heads up.
Jack ball and another club, so really good card for Fuat now. Gonna play it slow, but not much variety to hit, so
Bet 45,000.
not gonna get much out of this. There we go, 45 takes it down. Fuat at 1.55 million now, so continuing to separate himself from majority of the competition here at this table. 3 players, Fuat, Damien, and Raed with over $1 million. Everybody else getting close to desperation mode. And a lot of those players have the blinds coming their way.
All right, Fuat's got a button and a big-time premium hand. He's got kings. Bumps it up, 65,000 to go here.
Which is just a min raise and a tickle.
Right, pretty good hand here. King Jack in the small blind. Damien's got an ace. He's in the big blind.
3 players.
All right. 3 players, 3 million plus stacks.
1 check.
Yeah, those shorties would love to see some chaos here. And we get a jack high flop. Jack 10-5. That could be trouble here for Raid, as
Bet 90,000.
he has landed his king jack.
Call.
Yeah, and he knows he beats a lot of ace king, ace queen type holdings that
Heads up.
Fuat could have.
Fuat still with the goods here, all the way up to 86% in equity.
Rut-row.
9 of clubs.
Check.
Some chop outs now for Riot. That is going to cost him a little bit here, as he's definitely going to come along.
Call 115. Still heads up.
Diamond comes in, and that could hopefully
Check.
help Riot a little bit. Goes check, check. They're going to play it safe with all the shorties around him. And Fuat shows the goods. And got to get himself closer to 2 million in chips now. Nice hand there for Mr. Fuat.
Yeah, it's a fun little spot here for Riot and Thomas, being behind an active player with a lot of chips. But you don't want to get too active with that player just yet, as 4 players across the table still have short stacks. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on that line here as we progress through this final table.
Wanted to remind you folks that the Trailblazer Poker Tour Season 2 second stop is going on right now as we speak in Spring, just north of Houston. That's going to be going on until the 24th, so you can go down there and fire in that tournament. A lot of great events, including their main event. And then on the 24th, you can head on back up here and start firing at our even bigger one.
Come on back.
I did see our good friend Lala was down there in Spring.
That's right.
Giving it a run. So
She said she just made a spontaneous trip down there and decided to bink a little tournament. And she didn't bink it yet, but she did bag quite a few chips, so she'll be going day 2 at the Spring location, I guess, tomorrow.
All right. Shout out Miss Lala.
All right, Easy jumping in there. He just calls the raise from Vidy. Vidy's trying to raise here with that queen jack under the gun, trying to make something happen here before his stack gets any more depleted. Easy just calls with jacks. That'll bring in Raed and Thomas. Thomas has king queen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 4 players.
All right. I think this is our first 4-way hand.
King, queen, 10. We got us a flop. Woo. Top 2 here for Thomas. Vidy's going to land middle pair and open-ended.
All in.
Everybody with a little bit of something.
And that's a no-brainer for the folks that are open-ended and with pairs.
Thomas just going to rip it here. Open jam with king, queen. He's got top 2.
Dodging 9s and aces is Mr. Thomas here.
And, yeah, 9s and aces. Yeah, queen will not help Vidy, as that would fill up Thomas.
We'll have to dodge a jack as well.
So a good old-fashioned
Case jack.
hot mess here.
Yeah, absolutely. Hot mess.
165 once, see that?
You got to stare at that one a couple times with all the king jacks in these holdings. Thomas with 59% equity with top 2 pair.
Ace 9 or jack is what he's going to be trying to dodge here. And if any of those cards come up, we'll see who wins later. Top 2 for Thomas. He's all in. Vidy's all in with that queen jack. Those 2 players are at risk here as Easy has them covered. Thomas, the majority in equity. Here we go. 8 of diamonds.
There's the
9 of hearts, and we're going to have 2 straights here. Vidy and EZ will chop this pot up, and crushing. That will eliminate our man Thomas. He's going to finish in 8th place tonight.
Goodness gracious. Got it in good against a couple of players that really needed to hit the same cards. They both get it. They're going to chop up his money, and that is going to do it for our man Thomas. Shout out, brother. Thank you for always being awesome in the room and in the chat, being a fan of the stream here. He's going to finish in 8th place, take home $13.25 for his efforts.
Pretty good prize for a friend of TCH live stream, Mr. Thomas. Well done. We'll see him next time indeed. We'll see him soon in the chat, maybe. You never know.
All right, so now Benji and Nelda are going to be our short stacks. Benji going to be under the gun here. Nelda's got the blinds coming her way, but shout out to the fans of and friends of Thomas.
Yeah,
in
Thomas
the chat.
was the leader in the clubhouse as far as chat fans go, I think. So,
but don't go away just because your buddy got knocked out. Let's see if these players do something with his chips. And speak of the devil, there's Thomas right there. Said, "What's good, E-Dog and RJ?"
Sick river. What's up, Thomas? That's a sweet run, brother. And I agree. That was a sick river. It was uncalled for. We were rooting for you, man.
I don't know what it means, but I've heard it called Pinche Rio before. I think that means bad river.
Sounds like I'm on board with that.
Bad
term.
river. No say nada.
No say nada.
That was a naughty one. Kind of dirty, like that San Antonio Riverwalk. Still fun to hang out with, but you don't want to fish or swim in it.
No. I jumped in one time, got right back out.
Surprised your little Oklahoma butt didn't get arrested.
Call 40.
It was quick.
Option.
All right.
3 players.
3 players going to this flop.
Queen 8-3, 2 hearts here for EZ. He's going to land nut flush draw.
Second pair for Vidy.
Bet. 75,000. Call.
Ruh-roh. Here we go.
Heads up.
Middle pair got out of there here, so the deuces are actually trying to hold.
Yeah, and look at all the outs now picked up that the board is paired.
Queen of diamonds pairs the board here. So any double pairing of the board would counterfeit the deuces. Easy can also hit an ace, a 6, or a heart.
Amen, Thomas.
125.
Nice return on your investment today, and God is good indeed, brother.
125,000 the bet here from Riot. Easy doing a little bit of accounting here with 1 card to go.
He's like, yeah, this is a big chunk.
Yeah, and he hates this turn card, right? You always hate it when you got the nut flush draw and the turn card is pairing the top card on the board. Our man Brad said it best.
Freaking 9-ball. Discipline here.
Wow, Easy lets it go. Doesn't want to mess with the nut flush draw there with the paired board. 1 to go.
Yeah, you got 80 actually.
Deuces. Well done there from Riot.
Yeah, Vidy probably wondering about Riot's hand in that one as well as another queen lands, less likely. Riot's got one, so those 8s and queens were probably good there for Vidy, but he's got the small blind now and the button and a bunch of free hands. Kind of reevaluate.
40,000 come in.
Nelda, our shorty right now, and she's got the truck driver, 10-4.
Good, buddy.
Over now.
Ace 9 in the cutoff here for Damien. Worthy of an open. 80,000 to go. That's min click here. Take it down. Take it down.
So we mentioned the Trailblazer Poker Tour Season 2. Stop 2 is going on right now in Spring, Texas, till the 24th. But right after that bad boy is over on the 24th, come fire at this bad boy, our even bigger one. We had a great one last month. Another one here. Final table will be streamed on Monday, December the 1st. So if that's you on that final table, you could be starting your December off with a nice 50,000 plus score.
Yeah, flights all week, so manage your holiday schedule appropriately so you can still get out here and play in the even bigger one. And, of course, Black Friday is usually bananas, so keep that in mind as well.
This S is bananas, RJ, and it will be. I imagine this is going to be a good one, a 60K plus type of first place prize, as people kind of get a little fired up during the holidays and want to compete and bank a big one.
Heads up.
All right, heads up. Easy's got sixes. Damien in the cutoff with ace-7. Ace of spades here for Damien as we get a flop all spades.
Bet 60,000.
Sixes with the slight lead in majority. Damien leads out. Easy goes all in. Damien makes the call. Pretty quick work. Our man Chan's going to set it up for us. So
Easy's got to dodge some cards.
Easy's going to be at risk. A lot of outs here for Damien.
Yeah.
6 at diamonds. That's a big card. Seti Maggette here for EZ. 3 of clubs. No help for Damien, so EZ will get the full double up. That'll put him up to 890,000 now.
Full double up with the El Diablo. Nice hand there for Easy.
Yeah.
Sergeant Schultz, his famous saying, "I know nothing." He was
a friend of the No Say Nada.
I like that guy.
Small and big, please.
Random non-poker question for the chat. Has anybody messed around with any language learning software recently? I know Duolingo is kind of popular. Anybody trying to learn a new language, sharpen up those skills? Uncle E here in the booth is trying to sharpen up his Spanish and want to know what the best way to learn aside from going to a Spanish-speaking country is. Uncle E may also like the Latinas, and that might help him out with his
I have one of those apps on my phone.
Christmas dating.
So I'll let the folks answer first, but if we get to where we need to have like a contest to keep each other moving on our apps, we should work that out.
I'm telling you. EVL needs a New Year's Eve date, you know.
Fuat going to take that one down with Jack-3 of spades under the gun. Yeah, I had a lot of Spanish-speaking friends in college, a Spanish-speaking roommate from Bilbao, Spain, España, and I got to where I could conversate a little with them. So I got to a level where when I open up these apps or whatever, I'll take the test and remember enough to kind of get through the test, but I still can't speak squat.
Exactly. I think I took 2 years of Spanish in high school, 2 years in college, and obviously growing up in Texas, so
and then
I know a lot of palabras, a lot of words.
And then mi compañero de cuarto de España, my roommate from Spain, did all my homework, so I didn't learn squat.
Yeah, the second you stop practicing, you'll stop retaining that information.
My man Julio, shout out to Julio over there across the pond.
Heads up.
He did all my homework.
The sections on my right.
Here we go.
Fun little flop here, ace-jack-9. Fuat's got a rough-looking gutter ball. Vidy's going to land ace-10.
D-Town just letting us know, man, just find you a Spanish woman. That's the best way to learn.
True that.
Agreed.
Es verdad.
Es verdad. That's true.
Small here, big here.
All right, Vidy going to get a little chipping up there. Definitely helps him separate from those shorties.
Yep, that will be a forever, lifelong memory of me in college where Julio would come in, he'd say, "You want to go out?" I was like, "No, I got homework. He's like, is it Spanish? It's like, yep. Boom, done. In 4 minutes, we're going out.
Heck yeah. Now you just got to use Chat GPT. The kids got it easy these days, man.
My Spanish teacher was from Colombia, and if she heard me break out the Spain accent a time or two, she's like, "Where'd you hear that?" I was like, "It's none of your business, lady." I was not going to let her. I was not going to let her know. I had a Spanish-speaking roommate.
All right, blinds have gone up 20,000, 40,000, 40,000. So the raises are looking juicy, but that's just a min click from Damien with those.
Price of poker's going up. Let's get these guys turned up a little bit. Nines are good for Damien.
And you can see our 5-seat, Benji, now has just 4 big blinds. Nelda right behind him with 5 big blinds, so desperation mode is here. Find a hand and go with it.
Yeah, Benji and Nelda both running super low here. Blinds are going to hit Benji first. There you go. D-Town says tequila helps the accent.
Well, I'll save that for you because I have yet to find a non-alcoholic tequila for my sober ass.
I've probably tried.
Fake it till you make it.
I've probably tried that theory, but I don't know how well it went. Ace-4 versus ace-4.
I was speaking some foreign language to the porcelain gods the last time I had tequila. That was a rough one.
Many moons ago.
Oh, yeah. 25 years ago. Goodness gracious.
All right, Fuat bumps this thing up here. He's got the suited ace-4 of hearts on the button. Damien, the suited ace-4 of clubs in the big blind.
Not a single club or heart. King high board.
Fuat able to continue, takes it down.
All right, under the gun now for our man Benji. He's talking to those poker gods right now. What does he wake up with? A queen. Oh. And he's just going to wait till his big blind where he's going to be pretty much forced to be all in. And how did he know that he was going to be up against the birds?
Good read.
Good read, sir.
Right here on the button with the Rockets. Ace of hearts, ace of clubs, and a button. Looks like about 100,000. Those white chips there are 5,000 each.
95,000.
So he goes to the tune of 95,000. And that means business for the short stack here in the big blind. Vidy's got a suited ace-7.
This is ICM all day long. The guy to your left is going to be all in the next hand pretty much. Vidy get away from this. He's going to make the call. Got enough chips to do it. Needs to flop perfect, though, against the aces.
Does not want to see a 7. We get a flop 5-5-6. Small and paired here. See if that can cause any kind of chaos. We do have some chaos here on the turn. 8 of diamonds. Vidy's open-ended.
You almost like to take a free one here. Vidy does bet. And yeah, now he's going to be punished for that. And now what do? You know, your only outs now against an overpair.
Throw it in the muck.
Is to bink those much needed straight cards. And he's like, I'm just getting out of here.
All right, so that's going to take a chunk out of Vidy's stack. He will be awful short here in the small blind.
Our buddy Boston, Mr. Richard Greenberg in the chat.
Trying to outlast Nelda and Benji here. Battle of the Shorties, Vidy, Nelda, Benji.
Howdy, Rich. We are doing great here in the booth. Another happy Saturday night here at Texas Card House, Dallas. Brought to you by TCH Live. Let's get those likes and subscribes up tonight if you will help us out, folks. We got 160 of y'all tuning in. Last time I checked, RJ, only 22 folks said they liked us.
All right. Well, do us a favor. Next time you have that phone out, give us a like.
Raise.
All right, Damien putting the pressure on the shorties now. What a sick spot. Vidy, after losing that hand, going to wake up with a hand he probably would normally go with, but he knows the player behind him is going to have to get it in. King high, though, is good.
All right, Benji does get it in. King 7, he's got the best of it by a tick.
Stand-up equity. Here you go, Benji. Shout out to our friend Benji. Always fun when he's in the room.
All right, Benji's going to be at risk with his King 7. Damien trying to knock him out with Queen 10. Queen, Jack 5. It's all spades. No one holding a spade here. 9 of hearts.
Needs a 10. No.
Only a 10. That's a 6 of diamonds. No help for Benji here. So the Queen 10 will knock out the King 7, and that's our man Benji. He will finish tonight's final table in 6th place, I believe.
Anyone else notice the all spade flop that would have smashed for Mr. Vidy there?
Vidy.
King 9 of spades. Oof. But he gets the ladder up anyway. Would rather have the chips, I'm sure, as we know Vidy wants to play to win. But that is going to do it for our man Benji. Going out in 7th place, just shy of $1,500, so almost a 5X of that 360 buy-in. Great run there, buddy.
Well done, Benji. And as you mentioned, it is always a pleasure to play with Benji. And shout out to him for being a pleasure at the table and a sweet run today. Thank you, buddy.
All right. My buddy Brandon Rich joining. Looks like from one of his beautiful daughters' YouTube sign-on.
What up, B-Rich?
Yeah, how about your Aggies today, Mr. Brandon? Good Lord. I don't know if you were at that game, but what a game to be at.
Nelda has ripped it. She's running out of chippies, and she's looking a big slick. That is well worthy of a rip. She's all in for $205,000 here. Little over 5 blind to find a double up. We get over to the big blind where EZ has ace 10 of diamonds.
Yeah, this is probably a spot where he's going to be making a call here with an ace 10 of diamonds.
It's going to be awful tough to let that one go at this price. That's only 4 more blinds for him to make the call.
Kind of like those fighting Texas Aggies, though. He's getting it in behind at halftime, down 30-3. He needs a lot of help with the ace 10 of diamonds. Nelda looking for a double up here, but she is at risk.
All right, Nelda looking for the double. Here we go. 10-9-5. We get a 10-high flop. Bad news for the big slick. 4 spades. Only a king can change it here.
King and a king only. There it is.
Diamonds. There we go. So we get the naughty flop 10-high. Not to be outdone by the naughty king on the river.
Sometimes we speak it into existence, and all she can do is smile as the best hand did hold.
Best hand holds. Had a long ways to get there. Finds a way. And now Nelda has $450,000. Vidy's going to be our shorty at $245,000.
And isn't that crazy how things go, right? Vidy is in that weird predicament the hand before with the king 9. Knows he's going to get a ladder up if Benji goes out. It would have flopped the dadgum near nuts, you know?
It almost worked against him. And I think it's obvious to say it worked against him that the shorties were behind him.
Right.
And he was trying to outlast them even though they had position on him.
There you go. Doug R. tuning in from Baton Rouge.
What up, Doug R?
Shouting out those Sooners for you. Giving you a boomer.
Well, I appreciate that, Doug R. Boomer in the chat. Our first boomer of the evening. And Sooner back at you, buddy. Thank you.
And go Tigers.
And go Tigers.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Fuat raises it up under the gun with ace-jack. Second time to raise under the gun. Last time he got that jack-3 of spades through. This time a little better holdings with the ace-jack. Folds around to the big blind here. And Nelda has a suited ace-9. So fresh off that double up with big slick. Now she's looking at ace-9 of clubs. Facing the under the gun raiser here.
Yeah, definitely strong enough hand, and she's got enough chips just to make this call out of the big blind and defend. Ruh-roh. Ace high board, that is scary.
Ace, king, 3 the flop. Only one club here. Nelda reaching for a bet.
And just a snap all in.
Fuat wastes no time. Oh, you bet? I'm all in.
And it sucks because you know when that happens, you're not good. But your hand is so strong.
Yeah. Fuat pointed at the stack. Had a little something to say. And Nelda agrees with us that this spot sucks.
I mean, that just sucks. She's going to see what she'd be working with if she decides to let this go. Just a little over 5 big blinds is what she's going to have left. Will be in the small next hand. I feel like she's going to get away from this. I don't know that I could.
Yeah, she's looking at it here, 650,000 in it, 230,000 behind. She's going over the mathematics here.
Mathematics, Oklahoma says. RJ was the Oklahoma Spelling Bee champion for special children. Yeah, I think going all in is probably going to save you that what you just went through there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just having to think through that. I mean, you're just like, oh, why did I just waste those chips? But
and
she's
really
able to get away.
Able to get away, and courtesy of the lead out. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people would pick on her for leading out right there, but really the lead out gave her all the information she needed to know to save the rest of her stack. She'd see if she can ladder up here and make a run and make some real money. So
For sure. And I mean,
kudos
of course,
to her.
Fuat could have just flatted her there and made things a little tricky
Yes,
on that
indeed.
turn. We don't know what was coming, but great job getting away from that. She lives to fight another day in the small blind here. Anthony joining us. What's going on, brother? Tuning in from Florida, right? I'm going to be in Florida next week, Anthony. I'm going to be in Fort Lauderdale playing in a big tourney down there. I'm treating myself to a little solo trip out there to the Hard Rock Casino.
Hanging out with the big guitar.
Yeah. There's only going to be about 5,700 entries in this $2 million guarantee, but hey, we might bink it.
Great place to hang out. One of my very favorites. I think last time I was there, it's been a hot minute. I think the guitar was near completion, but not yet completed. So that's how long it's been since I've been there. But used to make a couple of runs down there a year. I miss it. It's a great place.
Yeah, I just wish the those hotel rates were a little cheaper in that big old guitar, because man, I'd be sleeping on the streets if I decided to stay there.
Yeah, you sleep up there by that G chord and it gets pricey.
Oof. Right there by the G chord.
Vidy's all in here. He's ripped it with the ace deuce of hearts. We have made it around to the big blind.
Right, it's got so many chips. He's thinking about it, but 10-3 is just a fold.
All in for 245,000 here. The big blind is 40,000.
It's just a fold. There you go.
Yeah, it's a little pricey for the 10 triz.
The suited 10 triz, but
it's in the muck.
It's still a turd hand. Doug R reminding us that his Tigers are rebuilding. Well, you beat up
Yeah,
on
they are.
you beat up on my niece's Arkansas Razorbacks today.
That's all
You
right.
squeaked by with a 1-point victory at home in Baton Rouge, and my poor Haley's Arkansas Razorbacks finishing off her senior year 2-8 right now. Nasty.
And a lot of their losses are like super duper close. They're racking up the losses with 8 of them, but I'm telling you, probably 6 of them are within 4 points or something.
Ray's making 95.
Right on. Anthony, find me on the old Instagram, easy EVL34, and we'll connect. There's a few folks from TCH Dallas that are going to be out there firing in that tournament as well.
Fuat has a pair and a button. He will utilize that to perfection. Bumps it up, takes them down.
Our friend and tournament buddy, Jason Cole, is going to be out there, and ADHD Poker is going to be out there.
There you go. You're going to have a crew.
Yeah. I was totally cool with just being out there on my own.
That's what I do.
You know, if I bust out in the tournament, it's supposed to be 82, 84 degrees and sunny.
Yeah, I think the last time I was down there was a couple of buddies were down there, and we ended up having a New Year's Eve, New Year's Day trip. So that was pretty sweet. Got to play some golf.
I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been out there since I was probably 13 or 14 years old. Our friend next door here doing the action tracking for us in the production room, Mr. Jacob Thomas, used to deal at both the Hard Rock and Pompano Casino.
He knows a little something about South Florida.
Absolutely.
All right, Easy limping in here under the gun with those tanks. He's got pocket 10s. Folds around to the big blind, and that's our man Vidy. He will check with the queen 6.
Heads up. Check.
Ace, ace for the flop. Neither hand loving it, but
Yeah.
Easy able to bet, and we'll end
David
that
just
hand.
limping there, can't represent an ace with his short stack, so Easy's going to take that one down.
What are my options?
Yeah. I know, but I can't. You cannot fold. That's it. What? No, you cannot.
Right.
Looky there, over there, behind the felt at the rail is our lovely waitress, Miss Tiffany, but we've also seen Tiffany.
The MVP of the club, man.
Yeah, we've seen her dealing right here on this live stream. She's out there working as a waitress tonight. Of course, she loves to splash around with us at the tables as well. Shout out to Miss Tiffany.
You betcha.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time in Florida, though, and win or lose, we're going to come back and probably have to fire a bullet or two at the even bigger one that starts here on the 24th. So hope to see some of you folks here at those tables right during the Thanksgiving holiday. It'll be a fun week of poker here as we get into the last couple weeks of November and into, goodness gracious, RJ, December. 2025 is almost over already.
What happened to
What happened?
2018? I'm still way off. I'm about to be 63 years old. I can't believe it. Wait, 40 something. I'm lost.
All right, it's Nelda. Yeah, Nelda's in the big blind here, right?
4, 6, and 7. Could you scan one more time?
5 big blinds, all she has left. Let's see if she can wake up with something to go with here. She's going to have
40,000.
80,000 chips out there already, and Riot's going to have something to say about that. He's in the hijack with an ace jack suited. Going to put a stack of chips out there. White chips are 5,000, and the blue chips are 25,000. That is a $125,000 raise. Chip raise, excuse me. Those aren't dollars. You can try to cash those chips in all you want. They have no cash value.
These are Texas Card House Tournament Fun Bucks.
And ace queen suited right behind him. Just going to flat here.
Yeah, both players with big stacks here trying to not really cause anything crazy.
I think we got a dark check.
Well, we get a 3-7-9 all spades, so this could slow things down.
So we got a dark check and a check back from Damien. Now we got a couple of ace highs.
Riot's going to find a spot here to make a bet. 350,000 in it.
And if it's small enough, it really should get called pretty quickly by Damien. But it looks like he does go
Bet 165.
about half pot. A little over, or a little under half pot, excuse me. And gets the better hand to fold.
There you go, E-Dog. Thomas will be there.
Heck yeah.
Oh, he'll be here
He will be here.
for the even bigger one. Even better news.
And if you're just tuning in, going, well, what the hell's the even bigger one?
There
That
it
is
is.
the greatest monthly tournament in all of the land. That's
All the
what
land.
RJ has dubbed it. And guess what, folks? That is true because it is a $300 buy-in, $250K guarantee. You start with a 30K starting stack, but you get 30-minute levels. And on day 2, you are automatically in the money. 10% of the field makes the money. And 10% of day 2. 40-minute levels on day 2. And then, of course, day 3 will be our final table. And we will stream that bad boy. That'll be on December the 1st. There is a double bag bonus. Take your biggest bag to day 2. Or a triple bag bonus, which is all of your buy-ins back, or $2,500, whichever
Sometimes
is
it gets crazy, folks.
greater. Heck yeah. Even bigger one. There it is. Starting on Monday the 24th.
All right, Vidy's got pocket nines. He's facing a raise. Care not about that raise. Nine's worthy of a rip. He's all in. 245,000.
245.
Fuat asking for a count here in the big blind. His queen 5 goes into the muck. Back to Damien. And I believe Damien has to make the call here, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Damien did open things for 100,000, so he's gonna
Get such a good price, he can't let the old suited canuter go.
gonna have to make the call here for 145,000 more. Vidy's gonna be at risk. He's got a
Can we get
bunch
the 9
of
of diamonds just for a sweat?
9 of hearts.
Oh, there-
9-8-4.
Wow. There is a
Clubs.
sweat.
Open ended here for Damien.
Oh!
Not no mo.
We do get the 9 of diamonds.
9 of diamonds on the turn.
We do get the 9 of diamonds. It's just on the turn
for Quadzilla.
for Quadzilla for Vidy. Godzilla.
Quadzilla good. That's one way to dodge the outs. Hit your own. Take it to the house.
Fold a king high flush earlier, get chipped down a little bit. You just get quads. No big deal.
All right, that's going to bump him up to the middle of the pack here as he was on extreme life support. Now he's got a little bit of breathing room. 615,000. Blinds are 25,000, 50,000 at our newest level here. We've been in this one for just, I believe this is the second hand.
Our friend Ronnie B joining
What up,
us.
Ronnie?
Ronnie Bizzle says, what's up, guys? You two do a great job in the booth. Makes it more enjoyable to watch. Smash that like button. We appreciate it, my friend. You always do. Sometimes he smashes it twice for us.
Kind words there, Ronnie. We appreciate the smashing as well.
Heads up. First action's on my left. I'm sorry, right? On the back.
10 deuce 4. That's a pretty good flop for Raed.
Bet.
He's got ace 10. Fuat, that little gut shot on those.
And he knows
Tiny cards.
he could get paid if he hits that 5 ball.
Heads up.
He's trying to Fuat somebody.
Jack of clubs. No Fuat there.
I say Ryan should not slow down here. He does not.
Bet.
Puts out about, what, a 140? 160.
There you go. It is 160 here. $160 into 400,000. Fuat lets it go. 6-3 in him up.
Bun's good. Small blind, big blind, gentlemen.
Of course, when you're a shorty at the table and you have a couple of big stacks tangling,
Woo.
you're definitely locked in and watching and just hoping, as Nelda now is left with just crumbs.
Yeah, right now.
Blinds are at 25, 50, 50 now, so she literally has
2 blinds.
2 blinds. And if she waits till her big blind, it'll just be an all-in.
Yeah, and I believe in our last tournament stream, we had 2 different players get down to 2 blinds and would not go away.
No, they would
just
not go away.
kept coming back, kept coming back. That was a wild one. So we'll see if Nelda can do it tonight. She's down to 2 blinds here.
Let's go, Nelda. She's going to wake up with a jumping Jesus's. Kiss that card protector and rip it in, baby. Let's go.
Right on time for Nelda. She will rip it.
We don't normally outright root for anybody, but we'll always root for our shorties.
That's right. If you get down to 2 blinds, we'll root for you.
We'll root for you. We love the chip in a chair story. Nelda's got it all in with the jiggities.
So Damien's going to call here as it's basically a min click coming in from Nelda. Damien makes the call from the big blind. He'll defend with that 6-4.
Stand-up equity activated. Oh.
Easy. Gets a big flop here. He's got ace-8 of diamonds, top pair, and a flush draw.
Yeah, she can't.
Now he's hit every card on board. He's got 2 pairs and the nut flush draw.
She's got 1 out if it's live.
The Jack of Hearts is her
Jack
only
of Hearts.
out.
Can the short stack ninja survive? Jack of Hearts, 1 time, dealer. No, sir.
5 of diamonds, and Easy does complete the board by hitting every card out there. He will make a nut flush, and that will eliminate our friend Nelda. She finishes today in 6th place.
Easy does it doing easy. That's what he's doing. Goodness gracious. Well, great job, Nelda, finishing in 6th place like RJ said. What's she going home with, RJ?
That's a pretty healthy prize of $1,730. Well done, Nelda. There's only 5 remaining. Now players locked up a prize of $2,000. Still fighting for that $11,660 up top.
5 in the 2K club. But great run from Nelda. I mentioned that she had been on our final table a couple times before. Hadn't seen her even in the room in a while, so it was great to see her walking in this morning while I was goofing off on the cash table, still donating to the local community. Great run, Nelda.
Racing now, 100. Re-race, all in.
Ruh-roh. We have an all-in from Damien now. Damien, who was one of our players with well over $1 million in chips, is now left with $395. He's got 2 live cards. Fuat makes the call with the ace-queen, looking to do his best job of Fuating another player. Shout out to JD and Mr. William Millville in the chat. Everybody's saying GG's to Miss Nelda.
Just put 10 on the flop, so if you hit 2 or something, in case, you know.
All right, here we go. Damien all in and at risk for his tournament life. King ball in the window.
See, I got a feeling.
Couple of spades.
Well,
Ace and an ace only now. Not going to do it, so Damien gets a double up. Not a big hit to Fuat, who still has 1.6 million, and Damien with a much-needed double is now just shy of 900K. I'll take a look at those chips there. So we've got Vidy at 10 big blinds. Easy with that knockout of Nelda's in a little bit more comfortable spot with that same stack as Damien, 890. And then our 2 big stacks, Raed and Fuat. Yeah, William, definitely a good final table. Kind of slow start, but then some action-packed hands have ensued. We were just on hand 44, a little over an hour and 15 minutes in. 178 of you fine folks tuning in. Vidy with the ace-king here.
105's a bit.
Vidy got a crack a smile. Knows what he's about to do with his hand. Rip City, baby. Double fisting.
Count, let me know, sir. All right.
Fuat wants the count.
515.
515?
515.
Yeah, he doesn't like hearing that. Queen 9. Not really a hand you want to call off a bunch of all-ins. Unless the price is just too good to fold. Don't think 515. Fuat said no. I did not say call just yet. Hang on. Let me do a little inventory first.
515 is it, right?
Correct. 515.
Chip inventory. Doesn't love it. Yeah, there you go. Made the right decision there. I mean, you would have to have just
Small, big.
double or triple that current stack to make a call there with a queen 9. Don't want to give a strong player like Vidy any more chips. There's our friend Gino in the background. Fortunately for all of us, Gino has decided not to lift up his shirt today. He'll do that a time or two. He's got that same shark belly I have. Needs to get a little sun. We love you though, Gino. Gino's the man. Mean Gene Allison. I bet he's happy today with his fighting Texas Aggies. I always remind him that those Aggies do have the prettiest cheerleaders in all of the land, RJ.
They're pretty good.
Oh, wait. They don't have cheerleaders.
Oh.
They have yell leaders. But we love our fighting
They
Texas
have a pom-pom
Aggies.
squad, right?
No.
They don't have anything?
I think for the basketball games.
I thought I'd seen some hot chicks out there before.
I mean, there's a handful. Tori's like, don't put that mental image. I mentioned that, you know, Gino likes to do a little drive-by.
Yeah, just
always
visited
forgets
with
he's
Gino.
on camera and he'll lift up that shirt and show us all that shark belly.
Just visited with Gino out there. He said he was sad that
Hey, go remind him the sun's free.
he said he punted in this tournament, but he's making a run out there in the evening tournament along with Mitchell A. Mitchell A's out there stacking some chippies as well. Yeah, it's funny how poker players will sometimes forget that the sun does shine once in a while. It's easy for us to get caught up. All right. Fuat raising with king at 9 of clubs in the small blind.
Right. Has that Terminator face going right now. And he's got a big old hand here. Whole lot of hand. Ace queen in the big blind. Says, what are you doing raising my big blind? I got a big hand here.
Going into game face mode here.
How do you feel about a call here?
Just calls.
I mean, you're in position. I don't love it. So now what do you do that you've just completely whiffed?
Check.
Well, you get lucky because your opponent is going to check it to you.
Check. Still heads
So
up.
still heads up. Check, check.
Both players on their best behavior here.
Ooh.
Riot does have the queen of spades as the queens come, or pardon me, the spades are coming in.
Yeah, and Fuat's deciding to just try to get to the river here, see if he can hit something.
7 of spades.
And how about a flush for Riot and a pretty healthy one?
4 lining flush here to the queen for Riot.
Show me.
We check some more. We go to showdown.
And I would love to see Fuat's face right now, seeing what kind of hand he was up against there. Like, didn't put you on that the way that was played.
Yeah, and you can see Riot was more interested in looking across at what his opponent's hands were. He wanted to go check there just to get the open, I think, just to see what Riot was or what Fuat had opened with in the small blind.
Yeah, and I like that too. You don't want to turn your hand over too fast when you know you've got a winner like that. You want to see what your opponent has.
Sure.
A lot of players will just rip that hand over real quick, and their opponent gets to just throw whatever they were raising with in the muck, and you don't get to see it. You want to get all that free information you can, especially when you play as many tournaments as these guys and gals do against each other. It's always good to know what they're doing. I've had a great time this last several months really getting active in these tournaments. And getting a lot more familiar with these players that we get to commentate on and making some deep runs myself with them. And I know you have too in some of these tournaments that you've been playing in throughout the week. So such a good community. You know, cash games we love, but the poker tournament community is just, it's a different vibe, you know?
It is a different vibe.
It's normally, you know, I'd say 60 to 70% of the time or 60% of the field is kind of the same folks. You get a few newbies in there. Cash game is very, you know, people come and go. But the tournament streets, it's just a big old community. And we have a great poker community here in the DFW area for both cash and tournaments. But, man, these tournament folks are just a lot of fun. Everybody kind of roots each other on.
Queen 5 deuce, no one landing anything here. It is fun, and they root each other on. They say hello, but by golly, on the felt they compete, man.
For sure.
And chips are chips, and they're after them.
Absolutely.
And yet we're all still pals. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely. And unless you're just a horse's ass, everybody's gonna like you.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, like,
and I haven't got to play
friendly
with
group.
I haven't got to play with a ton of these people. I haven't got to play in the tournaments just a ton, but when I have, Raed is probably the most familiar that I am with anyone, as he and I have battled it out a few times, and he is such a pleasure to play with, right?
Yeah.
You compete it, and you can tell he's rooting you on, but he's rooting himself on, and he's awesome. I think I've got to mix it up with Fuat maybe once.
So you haven't experienced getting Fuated?
No, I don't think so.
Well, it'll happen.
Check.
King 5-7 the flop here, open-ended for easy. Bottom pair for Fuat.
50.
But I respect Fuat's game. You know, he takes a lot of heat for getting after it and putting some wicked beats on people. The 3 at diamonds, by the way, gives Easy the check mark as open-ended landed.
Fuat lucky to escape not hitting any extra hand here.
That's a call. 150. Call.
You got there, right?
Yes, he indeed got there.
Like whenever 3 came, it's like,
Yeah,
He experienced a little Fuat in himself there, didn't he?
some garbage there. Like,
Fuat puts together a game that he may have to rebuy a couple times, but by golly, if he makes a run, you might see him at the final table, and we've seen him at a bunch. So
There's a couple players with a similar play
Yeah,
style. Maybe
right.
not the same hands played, but early aggression in these tournaments, build up a big stack.
and it's fun when they get to the final table for stream purposes.
sure.
Obviously, we don't want everyone reading the same poker book. By golly, when we
Shout
get
out
here,
to one of my favorites to play with, Miss Randy Lister, because boy,
she'll turn it up now.
she will
You
put
betcha.
you in a conundrum or two. Fuat, very similar. He is not going to just let you get to turns and rivers.
Yeah, we forget that
free.
this game would be really boring if we all read the same poker book.
Absolutely. Well, in Super System 2, it says you're supposed to...
Vidy going to rip it here with his ace on the button.
Small blind and big blind.
Takes it down. Can't get situated here.
Playing for 50,000, gentlemen.
It is today. Today is Saturday, November the 15th. Shout
Correct,
out to
correct.
my nephew, Jake.
Okay,
It's his birthday today.
Vidy raising it up. He's in the cutoff with ace jack. Happy birthday, Jake.
Jake's in Kansas right now. He went and saw his Pitt State. He's an alumni there, played football at Pitt State. They won their conference today. I think co-champs. They're going to go into the playoffs for Division II football.
It's always fun when you get to show up to your college game as an alum. I've been to a few of those events. It's pretty fun.
Yep.
Raed, thinking about what to do with these fives. Vidy raised with ace jack. He took the glasses off for his pocket fives.
Not a big raise, right? It's
And these two players have probably played a bazillion hands with one another.
yeah, blinds being at 50,000 here. He's just going to make this call, do a little set mining. Five's still good, so it gets checked through, and the
And
ace.
ace on the turn.
Check.
Raed almost gave that a wiggle like he hated it.
David says, yep, I don't hate it. That's got my name on it. And hello, new chip stack for Vidy, putting him in his most comfortable spot here at this final table. Like we said, that is not a player you want having a lot of chips. He is still technically our shorty, but he is in a very comfortable spot. The players are really getting close in chip stacks now. A lot to fight for here, and it's 11,600 up top.
I just got a text message the other day that I'm supposed to go to a university festivity where they're going to recognize a small college national championship that we won back in the day. And I told them if they get me some new tennis balls for my walker, I'll go out there and throw out first pitch or something.
And where is this?
Because holy cow, that's been almost 30 years ago now. 20-something.
Where was this?
Mid-America Christian University, just outside Oklahoma City.
That's a real place?
Yep.
Okay.
All my favorite players are still here.
Mid-America.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of our small college athletes out there would probably have heard of that particular place. They're very active in the small college athletics world.
Damien going to get one through there. Going to get him up over $1 million. So now we've got 4 players with $1 million and Vidy at 865. Plenty of big blinds, though.
Plenty.
In the big blind right now is our man Vidy.
We're down to 5 here. And you see those chips have leveled out just a smidge here. And really where these, now that everyone has plenty of blinds, this is kind of where Fuat can do some damage or can get damaged.
All right, second time Riot's going to have an ace-queen facing a raise. This time, though, he's got the best position. He is not in the blinds. He is on the button. And I think he's going to need to go for a raise. But he says, Eric, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's shown that he's not ready to 3-bet Fuat just yet.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got such similar stacks here. I think it's time to start turning up the heat on each other.
Yeah. If you were going to do it, it's time to start thinking about it. But King, Queen, 4 is our flop here, so Riot's going to land middle pair. Ace, deuce, not much working.
He's playing very slow with these hands.
Well, that'll help.
No need to play slow anymore. How about a third lady?
Love that posture change from Fuat, like he loved. He changed his posture like he loved that card, and he's going to roll with it. He's going to pretend like he did. But the bad news is Riot really has one.
And Riot says, I'm sorry, did you say raise? Yeah, William, we went from snug to the opposite of snug, raising with nothing.
Action is here.
340 from Fuat. Now Riot is going to do his best to make this look uncomfortable. But we know he is in a very comfortable spot right now. Trip queens. And just a call. Not a heavy draw or a draw heavy board. You've got trip queens.
1, 2, 3.
Hoping your player will barrel on the river and go for it.
Both players posture wiggling around here a bit, really checking out the other one. Fuat probably has to
Just not a card you could bluff on.
give up here, but we'll see.
Fuat needs to shut this down. He wants to save that $615K he's got remaining.
Yeah, Riot called him a big old check raise on that turn, so you know it's something dangerous. He does shut it down. Check indeed.
Is he going to go just sneaky small here? That looks like pretty much an all-in. That's $500K.
425 the bet. Not sneaky small, not an all-in. Somewhere in between.
But it's pretty much an all-in because Fuat would be left with a couple of blinds. He's got a pair of queens.
Yeah, Riot knows he's
And that's it.
likely got the best hand here. I imagine we'll see a card funeral and let this one go. Fuat does. Nice hand there for Fuat. He's up to 1.8 million now. That will be our chip leader. EZ hanging out in second, 1.1 million over there in the 6th seat. Now Fuat takes that pretty big hit there. He's going to be 5th in chip stack, still 615,000.
Yeah, that was a weird spot because almost any bet sizing that Riot went with is basically an all-in or close to it for Fuat. So he went 425 and didn't get the call. Guess Fuat didn't have anything. Fuat now just going to try to sneak in there with a suited King 9 after taking that hit. Riot's got the goods, though. Hasn't even stacked his chip, and he's got an upgrade from the Ace Queen to the Ace King.
We talked earlier about this line here is Riot and Thomas sitting behind the active chip leader. Could turn out to be interesting. Now we see some of those chips starting to stream to the left.
270.
There you go, Riot bumping it up, and he puts a little extra on this one, 270,000 now.
Yeah, he's got that limp from Fuat, so definitely wants to go a little extra.
Yeah.
You want to see a flop, buddy? You're going to have to pay for it.
And Fuat does pay for it. Makes the call.
You must pay to play. Fuat getting in almost half his stack. Dominated.
Heads up. Oh, my.
Thank you.
Oh, and he gets the top pair. We're going to rip it here.
On your back.
Fuat does rip it. Open jams. Riot makes the call here for 345,000. So Fuat's going to be at risk, but he's got the majority of the equity here as he's got top pair with that King 9. Riot's going to need an ace.
345. 345.
Nice catch, man.
He says, nice catch, man. Not over yet. Be some weird chop type opportunities, some chopportunities we like to call them, some backdoor straights they could chop, but Riot really needs an ace here.
Seven of spades, 6 would chop it.
There's that chopportunity. Oh,
King of clubs, 2-piece for Fuat. That does hit Riot, but don't get too excited because Fuat has 2 pairs, so that'll be a double up for him. He's going to bump right back up.
Yeah.
1.36 million now.
It's all those chips back that he just dumped into Riot's stack in that previous battle. Our shorty's got the button. Vidy's got the button. Here's a reminder of what we have left, folks. We've got 5 players. Everybody's got 2K right now locked up. $11,660 up top for first place, so a lot to play for still.
5 absolute ballers here at this final table.
Yeah, blinds are going to be going up in just a minute and 30 seconds.
It's the big one.
Microwave's cooking, about to get hotter. Yeah.
Who are you rooting for out there? Let us know in the chat. We are down to 5 players.
Nice catch, man.
Yeah. Riot's having a hard time letting that one go.
Yeah.
It's a nice catch, man.
He's giving him the bird. The poker bird.
The virtual bird.
King, queen, 6. 5-6 landing here for EZ. Hit something, say something. Leads out, take it.
Flop a pair, bet a pair. Bet it while it's good, they say.
4th round.
Still 184 of you fine folks tuning in. Thank y'all for joining us on a Saturday night. We always feel pretty special that there's more than just a handful of folks tuning in on a Saturday night.
Yeah, thank you guys very much.
A lot to do in this big old Metroplex. Of course, a lot of our friends tune in from all over the place, and we always like to ask where you're watching from. I know we've seen Florida in the chat already. Let us know where else some of our folks are tuning in from.
All right, easy limping in there from the button. Opens the door for Fuat. He bumps it up with that king queen. Full 3x here, 150,000 to go.
Florida and Baton Rouge were represented earlier.
Correct.
And if you're out there playing poker, happy stacking, folks. Run you up a big old stack.
Yeah, we talked about the Guitar Hotel and how to spell go with like 7 letters. Ace, Jack, 4, 2 hearts. Both players with the nutter gutter.
Both players with a big heart.
Nine of clubs here. Not quite connecting for anyone. King, queen with the best of it. Nut, no pair, good.
Bet 175.
But second nut, no pair, gonna represent here. Fires out a bet. Shows it off. Lets him know he had him pipped.
And Easy's like, I'm glad you missed.
No, German blind is up.
I needed-
Because if we hit that heart, that would have been trouble for
I
me.
needed you to miss.
You have heart to queen of hearts? Yeah.
What? Like, whoa, you had the queen of hearts? Ooh.
Except king queen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Fuat thinking of what could have been there.
What could have been? Look at these even stacks. 1.02, 1.11, 1.11, 1.3. Vidy, our shorty, he's like, I want to be in the 1 million plus gang. I've got a couple of kings.
Yeah, he's looking to pump up.
Raise 130.
Blinds did go up to 30, 60, 60, so just a raise and a tickle.
Call 130.
130,000 to go here from Vidy and his kings. Fuat, queen jack suited on the button. He'll come in.
There is the ace.
Fuat just calls from the button.
All in, and we're going to have
Action.
a snapper.
Ace jack rips it from the big blind. That's Damien.
And Fuat wants a count.
Vidy does jump in there. Doesn't think about it very long with his kings. Vidy's going to be a risk,
All right.
but he's got kings.
The Kennedys needing to dodge a bullet.
Queen jack club. Huh? 7. But I got a good feeling. Above my hand.
Fuat says, but I have good feeling about my hand.
He cannot get a royal flush.
Yeah.
2 clubs are in the holdings of our competitors of the hand.
Could always hit the 8, 9, 10 of clubs for the straight flush.
Yeah,
but
that's
we got
pretty good hand.
royal blockers in these two opponents' hands. Can our man and our friend,
I mean, I know I'm behind for sure.
tournament crusher, Mr. David Vidy, can he avoid the ace? Dodge that bullet.
Ace, deuce, 6. Ace comes right on out. Vidy's going to need some help now. Needs to find a cowboy, does not. So the kings go down in flames. That's going to be a massive pot for Damien. Our man Vidy. Kings are cracked, and he will finish in 5th place.
And we might see him out there on the PLO tables with that fresh 2K score he just got. $2,010, finishing 5th place out of 134 entries. What can we say other than another great run for our man, David
30,
Vidy?
60, 60.
Another great run. Well done, Vidy.
And then there were 4. And talk about even Steven. Of course, Damien now, little separation, 1.92. Fuat just under a million. He did lose a little in that hand as he was active in that pot, called the original open from Vidy. But very even stacks here, minus that new chip leader there with heaps. He was facing elimination just a little bit ago, and now he is the chip leader.
Pocket 10s here for Riot.
Raise.
Pocket 10s and a button. He'll bump it up.
That's our friend, Mr. Mitch Lloyd's favorite variety of the pocket 10s. He calls them suited. We'd have to call the floor over if they were suited, but same color.
Same color for the tanks.
Heads up.
Big battle here. Ace Queen versus the tens.
EZ coming in there from the big blind with that premium Ace Queen.
Check, check.
Tens are still best. Look at this little old board. Riot
Takes it down. So
plays
let's look
his
at these.
tens gingerly there, but he'll take it.
Let's look at these numbers here, RJ. We've got 4 players left.
Okay.
We always like to see players play these tournaments out, but this is the closest we've probably seen chip stacks when we get down to four-handed in any of our tournaments, whether it's an even bigger one or this one.
Yeah.
2,700 if you get eliminated next. 11,660 up top. Let's pay attention and see if these guys stay aggressive, play at each other.
Right.
They probably will have a break coming up here shortly, so they may even talk about that ugly C word we don't like very much.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see if they can open it up here a bit. You see that just by the playing of that last pot, Ace Queen versus tens, and we got a lot of checks in that pot.
Yeah, I mean almost
So-
almost $9,000 difference between fourth.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. That's crazy
Yeah,
talk.
play all day. That's the beauty of these top-heavy tournaments.
And there you go. Fuat back up over $1 million.
7,000 difference.
And speaking of, Riot, always one to think about deals. He's looking at numbers. Look at him.
Yep, he's looking up there, isn't he?
Curious mind.
Call 60,000.
Riot plays pretty much every tournament here at TCH. Plays the weeklies, plays the big events, plays at some other locations around the DFW area. Has a lot of great scores.
You want to guarantee everyone 6,000 and the first 8,000?
There you go. Started talking about some numbers.
Yeah, he said try to guarantee something here or there. I didn't catch it
Yeah.
all. But
Yeah, today.
Check.
They're in the middle of a hand on hand 60 here, so something has been brought up to maybe look at guaranteeing the players something and then still play for something. Of course, that's what we like because we want to see them play it out.
I have this bed.
I don't have any space.
You
That's
understand
why
what I say?
I don't have any space.
Well, let's listen in.
You gotta talk now, yeah.
6,
We are in the. I mean,
6. It's guarantee everyone gets 6, and the rest to the first. We play to the
It's
first.
just like 2,000, 1,000.
So 8,000 more. Yeah, 8,000. Okay.
So you think everybody 6,000, so rest?
And the rest to the first.
Ask everybody first.
I
Thumbs up.
Like, ask the big stack first because he has good stack that you don't want to do it maybe.
Yeah, always want to ask your big stack. And here comes our tournament man,
Thumbs up.
Felipe. Says,
You know what
you guys doing a little negotiating? Let's talk.
Everybody's guaranteed 6,000. We're only playing for first.
for, yeah,
And then there's
extra
8,000
two.
for first.
Pretty
close,
much.
close to 8,000.
Yeah.
Whatever the rest. Okay.
Thumbs up.
Okay.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Okay.
Okay.
You hear that, boss?
No.
6,000
here, like-
6,000 guaranteed for everybody. 8,000 for, and the
The-
rest
what-
for
the
first.
rest
So
first.
fourth, third, and second 6,000, and the rest goes to first place.
Yes.
Yes, they do have
That's
a
what I
agreement.
understood.
Yes.
6,000
Yes.
guarantee and then playing for
So I'll
first.
change that in a minute, and you get them pushed at the push.
You don't wanna make it like less than 5? But everybody.
No,
Oh,
six,
for the
six.
taxes.
No. The 6
Huh.
is good.
Oh,
Yeah, too much.
oh.
6 is good.
Everybody will pay already 1,000 tax. You know? It's
Yeah,
okay.
I
It's
think-
okay.
But we don't know anything about that.
Yeah, we don't know anything about that stuff they're talking about. So what we did just find out from our man Jacob over there in the production room says that each player, all 4 guys are going to be guaranteed
So if we do 5,
5,350. This was a $360 buy-in, folks. So
Okay.
think about that. 5,350
That ain't no skinny rabbit.
for all 4 players. They're all guaranteed at least 5,350, but they are going to play it out, and the remaining prize would be for first place. That's going to be 98.80.
Okay.
So 3 of these guys are going to be guaranteed 53.50. Somebody is going home with that fancy coin that says you're a champion
So if it
and
were
98.80.
If it were a golf tournament, 3 players would tie for second place
Yes.
at that $5,300 prize, and then 1 player will be the victor.
And take home almost 10 grand. So
There we go.
a little different, right? But look at that. This changes things completely because we were looking at 4th place getting 27.15, 3rd place getting 43. Everybody from here on out, 4th, 3rd, 2nd is guaranteed 53.50. 1st place is going to be guaranteed 98.80. So they are going to play this booger out. Let's see who takes it down. Still playing for almost 10K though, folks.
All right, so that changes things a little bit as far as no need to ladder up now.
Yeah.
It's basically a winner take all at this point. You're guaranteed a little over 5 grand. Winner takes the rest.
Yeah. If you bust right now, instead of getting 2,700, you're getting 53.50.
Well, let's go.
That's a heck of a deal.
Let's see if we can get turned up in here. I think that's how the kids say it. Ace, king, 7.
Check, check.
Turned up indeed, as our best hand has middle pair.
Bet 150.
It's a little disadvantage, though, for Fuat, because now the fear of getting Fuatted
All right.
doesn't hurt as bad.
Does not.
Doesn't scare you as bad. Fuat me all you want. I still get 53.50. So we don't see that often, folks, making deals, but this one makes some pretty good financial sense. One more time, if you're just tuning in, that's what we were playing for, final 4 players. But now they're going to be all guaranteed 53.50, except for whoever ends up winning this booger is going to take home 98.80. 9,000.
Was it 98?
98.80. 9,880 smackaroonies.
I don't want to tell you what I thought it was because you'll pick on me. All right, Fuat. Suited Broadway connectors, Queen Jack bumping it up.
Right, is not in the blinds, does not have anything invested into this pot, but he loves that suited 1-gapper.
You bet.
7-5 of clubs. So here you go. 2 of our finest, Fuat and Riot, going to a flop. Both players with a gutter.
Nutter gutter for Fuat.
Baby gutter and backdoor straight flush gutter.
Ace of diamonds. Might see a lead out here from Fuat.
Yeah, double gutty now for the Queen Jack.
On their best behavior.
Queen Jack doesn't need to hit anything, though, but he's got a king or a 9 now for a straight. Does hit a pair.
I was hoping that guaranteed prize money would spring us into some action there, but
7 high. And Fuat says, nice try.
we do get a little action on the river.
Yeah.
Fuat checks after hitting that queen.
Riot hasn't gotten out of line at all in this tournament, decides that
He got the memo that we're already been paid. Bets the river there was 7 high, and Fuat had the old check call button already clicked.
snapped him. Almost to that 2-hour mark. Our friend in the box, Dr. Chin, doing his thing. Very surgical with his dealings. That's why I call him Dr. Chin.
6,000 doesn't make sense at all.
It is an approved nickname. He likes it.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I think if you will see a player really start to turn it up and be aggressive now that he knows he's got guaranteed money, it is our man Riot.
Yep.
Family man doesn't want to be here all night, knows he's got some guaranteed money, so here we go.
And he's been having to sit behind Fuat and his chip leading aggression most of the evening, so
Straight draw now. The ace would be a devastating card for Riot, but he does have a gutter.
Still heads up.
Check.
Check, check. Pair of nines is good. All right, right in shorty mode now. Going to be in the big blind. Going to have to put 120 of that 570 out there on this hand right here. So, like I said, we will see Raed, no doubt, getting those chips in. Either trying to get back in this thing or being happy with another big score. That's pretty much all Raed does, is hit big tournament scores all across DFW.
60,000. Call.
Easy with the suited one gapper here. All right, we're going to go to a flop here 3 ways.
Our man Easy. He has not opened much, if at all. He has played the limping strategy to perfection here today. It's
Check. Check.
made a run all the way to these final 4.
Ace of clubs brings in a club draw for Easy. Nobody has a pair. Fuat's going to try taking a stab here with the queen high. Currently the best hand. Pretty good price. I imagine that flush draw is going to make the call.
Heads up.
And he does.
Big old brick.
Brick City.
Bet. 215.
Me too. Queen nine.
Now you got it. I'll go for the flush.
Players having a little fun now, saying
Yeah.
missed. And
Easy.
Fuat says, me too, I missed. I just had queen high.
Easy and Fuat, they've actually had a couple of hands where both of them have whiffed.
Showing a little something.
Yeah, so they've had to exchange those whiff blows here.
Not in your time.
I think, if I remember correctly, the score might be 2-1 Fuat on the whiffs.
Winning with a whiff. It's always a good feeling. Easy's got clubs again. This time it's the deuce 5.
140.
Easy fold there. And Fuat's starting to heat up. He's heating up. Shout out to the creators of NBA Jams for all those fun sayings
It is outstanding.
for our arcade days. We'll have to pull out the Boom Shakalaka here in a little bit.
That's right.
Was it the voice of Marv Albert?
I believe so.
I believe so.
Check.
Big old flop for Fuat.
Nobody has diamonds here. It's all diamonds out there, but Fuat lands the ace-jack. He'll bet it, take it down.
You were good.
You don't have any diamond?
Huh?
No
No
diamond.
diamonds.
I was saying.
I have king of hearts.
But I can't. I don't know.
I break.
Ace jack. I don't know. If use of diamond beat you the turn.
Yeah. No,
If I knew, I'd play slow.
I had nothing. No, I mean,
All right, our short stack.
I will.
Desperation mode got 7 big blinds on the dot. He's got the button. See if he can't find something to go with here in one of these next couple of hands.
I don't feel safe.
4-handed, those blinds come quick, don't they, RJ?
They do. 4-handed, you're either in the cutoff, the button, or the blinds. And
No
right
other place.
on time, here's the button. Right, 7 blinds and pocket jacks. 420. 420,000 in that stack. What to do with blinds?
And Sheila says she learned to start drinking tequila before the start of these tournaments because it is always a roller coaster.
True that.
Yeah, just don't drink tequila and then get on a roller coaster because the people in front of you or behind you may not like that. All right. Speaking of roller coaster, we got an all-in for Raed and a snap from and Sheila's rooting party, Mr. Damien. Raed is going to be at risk here with the jiggities. Looking to dodge 3 aces.
All right, Rawhead's at risk. We're going to do some quick counting here. Our man Chen's going to get us set up. Jack's taking on Ace Jack. 6, 9, 10. Rainbow. Deuce it is.
Right, called for the deuce. Got the
Only
deuce.
an ace can change it. Not an ace. Jacks are going to hold.
Big old double for. Nice hand there, sir.
Nice hand, nice hand.
All right, good luck, everyone. New deals coming in.
New dealer coming in. That means it's a night for Dr. Chen. Thank you, Chen. Great job.
And I want to speed it up at the same time.
Just right on time. Hit that 2-hour mark, and
All right.
Chen's out of here.
Hit the like button for Mr. Chen. He's out of here. Job well done. Shout out to our man Chen, and now we're bringing in the closer. Can't quite see who it is there, but they have better looking fingernails than Chen.
Looks like the lovely Miss Dina.
Dina coming in to close things out tonight. Yeah, fun little shout out there from Dory as she says, shout out to TCH for facilitating a chop. Some places don't do that, and it is, I always find that interesting throughout the country of places that don't, and it creates just a kind of a big old schwabble, and it's much easier if they do. If they just go up there, help them out a little bit, we'll be on our way or chop this thing up.
Right.
And
Yeah, absolutely. And it guarantees, like you said, all these players over $5,000. You know, the next man out was going to get just $2,700. So huge jump there with these stacks being so even. And a great job, like she said, with these clubs facilitating a chop. And the only reason we're happy to use that word tonight is the fact that they are still playing it out. And we love that.
I mean, I get it if your third grade math teacher was correct and you're not going to always have a calculator on you, but we do now.
Absolutely. That's right. Dina played on our Halloween live stream with yours truly and others. As RJ was doing his best commentating in here.
Yeah, buddy. All right, we got 3 players.
Big old flop for Raed.
Ace, 10 of clubs, landing the nut flush draw here on this 9-7 deuce flop.
In position, big hand, 540 in the middle. If I'm him, I'm going for that 540. Give me that pot.
540. Oh, wait.
Don't start with that 6-7 business, RJ.
Oh, that's what it is. I've been juggling on a lot of numbers tonight. None of them have been.
Don't let him hit
bad.
nothing.
They do hit, but so does he.
Yeah, he still has the best of it.
So now he might get a little bit of.
Fuat gonna check the 10 here.
Yeah, a little bit of value here from Fuat if Raed goes to firing.
Folks, what are we doing here? We got a club draw, and now we've got top pairs, and we're checking.
On his best behavior.
No, wait, what is going on?
And we check some more. He wants to see everybody's hands, and he sees that he has the goods.
We will apologize for anybody who's just tuned in. That's not normally how we're playing poker here in the state of Texas.
Yeah, they've been a little timid tonight in some of those spots.
What the hell?
Raed has been on his best behavior in position to Fuat.
Jim and Dory, tell us what we just watched there. Checking all the way down to the river, checking top pairs. What the hell, RJ? That got RJ fired up. He's taking his sweatshirt off, spiking it down. Getting hot in here. All right, Fuat going to raise up the king-queen. Our forehand of these hands like king-10 are even starting to look pretty good. FOF, fear of Fuat.
the FOF is real.
Fear of Fuatted. Right, guys? I mean, I don't know what we just watched there. That was just not normal for players of this caliber, but that's okay. We're not perfect. Us two knuckleheads here in the booth get to see the cards, and
That's
we're
right.
damn sure not perfect. Even we screw the hands we see sometimes up.
Man. I got a pretty good game of poker in my mind. Now, what I execute when I'm out there on the felt is usually about 900 degrees different than what I'm supposed to be doing.
Are we going to throw a penalty, William? We're going to go out there, throw a flag, and say that was conduct unbecoming.
Unbecoming.
Well played. I got to put, now that you're in your shirt, I got to put RJ.
I didn't know I was wearing my muscle shirt today, or I would have, wore something different. Hello.
Really, we're going to call him Splendid Daddy. Not quite Sugar Daddy, but he's got the shirt on. So, ladies, there he is. Your Splendid Daddy next to me here in the booth. RJ Duprizzle.
Splenda. Just looking for that lady I can pay half her phone bill.
10-4. Splendid Daddy. Ace 10-9. How about a two-piece for Damien and Raed with the open-ender backdoor diamonds? We're checking flops still, though.
Fill her up.
Fill her up. We got a boat.
Check. Okay. 90.
Can you still buy Sugar Daddies at the movie theater?
I don't know, but this shirt's already bringing out the ladies because Dory loves it.
Dory loves it. Jim might have something to say about that now. Pookie.
I have to find
Uh-oh. What a river here, folks.
nastiness ensuing here. Raed has made a straight on the king of hearts with this river.
Yeah, Dory's like, bet people.
Chaos might ensue here. Raed leaning for a bet. And Damien now interested. Says, oh, that'd be cool if my opponent has Queen Jack here.
He says, I knew it. And he's frustrated, but can he get away?
And the stand-up pain coming in from Raed.
He is holding Broadway. Broadway no good.
And he says he knows it, but he's still got a hand. So we'll see what happens.
Broadway no good. Your hand is down there in the gutter with the Ninja Turtles. I mean, I don't know how you get away from this, but it is gross.
He instantly hated it, so we'll see if he has anything else to say here.
You know your opponent's got a 10. You're really putting him on a 10 here. Is he filled up? And this is not a player that's gotten out of line here at this final table. I don't know how you get away from this, folks. You got the nut straight. Handful of hands beat you. If he does get away, Damien may go full Teddy KGB. Did you lay that down? Supposed to pay me off with that hen. Table fan equity, yeah. Fan blowing. Can he save his chips for another hand? Or is this going to be it for our man Raed? Very uncomfortable.
Almost made the move.
Standing up, wanting to get a little reaction. Damien is stoic. Not giving anything away.
Oh, we're on the break? Sorry.
Players will be going on a break after this hand, so go ahead, gentlemen, if you'd like to leave the table. But these two are still stuck in this monster hand. Again, finishing fourth, third, or second doesn't matter, so he makes the call. Finds out the bad news.
You tell it the story, he has 10, but I thought like Jack 10.
Makes the call, and I don't think he's done. Does he have 85K left?
Yeah, I think Riot has the cover here.
Okay, so not completely out of this thing. So Dina is going to get it, and it looks like Riot is going to have a blind left when we come back from break in just 5 minutes. What a hand. And damn, Damien, says Aunt Sheila. Sipping on tequila. That was a stressful one. And it was stressful for Riot. I don't know how you fold there. Wow. I really did think he was going to, though, which would have been just an amazing fold. Results-oriented for sure. Anything in that spot, guys, that you picked up that would have led you to the fold? Obviously, we get to see the cards. Little easy to say, right? Anything that you saw there, they were not betting their hands.
No, I mean,
We got to the river, and
there was some betting on the flop. Pretty conservative. Turn goes check, check.
Yeah.
It could definitely be just a 10 there.
Yep. Could definitely be just a 10. Probably not going to be just an ace. You know, aces and 10s with king kicker there. It's jamming on you, but
it really,
man, rough spot. But
you run the math. Likely, most times it's a 10.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
Doesn't always. It's hard to fill up.
Mitchell A is saying, yeah, if you're saying he hasn't gotten out of line on this final table, is he just overvaluing trips? If not, we can find a fold. Yeah, I mean, gross, and the hands sometimes just play out like that. But Riot somehow is not dead. He's still got some chips. He's probably cursing the poker gods right now as they're on a break for the next 4 minutes. And, yeah, continue to let us know what you think about.
Yeah, even though these players already agreed to a guarantee of $5,350, you can see that it's still very competitive out there on these streets.
Absolutely.
That one hurt Riot.
That definitely hurt. We will mention that this is what we were playing for before they decided to do a little bit of a chop. The next man out was going to get 2,700. Then 43, then 72, and, of course, the 11-6 up top. They've decided to give everybody fourth, third, and second $5,350. So the next guy out will be guaranteed $5,350, as will third and second place. First place is actually going to get just shy of $10,000. It's now $98.80, so still plenty to play for. You know, a little bit of a chop, but we do like that we are not just having an end to the tournament on a chop. We're actually still playing for something here, and that's a difference of, what, $3,500? $4,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, math is math in here. $4,500
Mathematics.
Difference between whoever finishes in second, third, and fourth, and then our first place winner, plus the notoriety, plus the TCH champion coin, and your picture taken and all over the socials.
I haven't got a coin in a while. I need to go get a coin.
Well, this one is exciting. That hand was exciting, but what's even more exciting is what we've got coming up here at TCH at the end of this month, like we always do. Holidays are coming, though, so we've changed it up a little bit. We're going to have an extra day with 2 flights. Monday the 24th, RJ. Tell them about this tourney, because I'm sick of talking.
There you go. We'll keep an eye on this one. It is Thanksgiving week. That is time for an even bigger one, a $250,000 guarantee, where you can turn a $300 buy-in into about $60K or so top. The greatest monthly tournament in all the land. And since it's Thanksgiving week, we're going to have 2 flights on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Only 1 flight on Thursday, just an evening flight, so you can enjoy that Thanksgiving holiday with your friends and family. And then Friday and Saturday, we'll be back to running 2 flights. So that is a bunch of opportunities to win a big stack of cash coming up here. And the even bigger one, Texas Card House Dallas next week. Come on out.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Indeed.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Still have the double bag bonus for 1,000.
Yes, ma'am.
I know our man, Mr. Jim Coyle, was the beneficiary of a double bag last month.
And these triple bag bonuses, they get crazy now. Some
I
people will
know.
get those 2 bags, and they just keep firing for that third one.
Yeah, we'll
And,
never let
woo,
the. I
buddy.
still don't know the gentleman's name, and I don't think I'd put it out there anyway. But we did have the guy fire
Yeah.
a total of 42 bullets trying to get that third and final bag because you would get all of your buy-ins back. But he didn't quite get it.
Our man Maui got one time, right? I think.
Maui got a triple bag bonus
Yeah.
one time. Yep, not sure how many he fired to get there, but I am going to do my damnedest, RJ, if I have any money when I get back from Florida,
Good luck.
to fire in this thing and get on back-to-back final tables. We know that it takes a lot in these tournaments with these big fields. I think we had 1,193 people last month, which was a shorter field. Crazy to say that 1,193 people was a shorter field. I think we're going to have a bigger one this time, and obviously the prize will be hopefully even bigger. That's why we call it the even bigger one.
That's right. Maybe I can jump in on this, and I want to run. I'm going to try to perfect my best Fuat game. So I either get a bunch of chips or just go back home and watch football. You know what I mean?
So I can click on the Poker Atlas,
Yeah.
look at all the buy-ins and see the people that have busted out. It'll be like RJ, 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 RJ. Well, there's RJ's 7th bullet. Good thing he's only got a 6-shooter.
That's right.
Well, we've had a great time tonight. Thank y'all for joining us. Players are going to be coming back right now from our break and playing out the final 4. Riot's got literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chips in a chair.
All right.
2 of them are back.
So you can see those beautiful red chips have been introduced to the final table.
Yeah, they did some coloring up. Are those the 100Ks?
Those are the 100Ks.
All right, 100K chips in red there in front of Fuat and Damien.
100,000 each from those big, beautiful red chips.
Riot's got the button here, so he might not even look at his hand and just flick it in and try to run up a little something here.
Yeah, blinds are going to be 40,000, 80,000. So for Riot, that's a blind and a tickle.
Yep, here is our man Easy joining us. Dina back in the box, got the cards shuffled. Cards are in the air, folks. Let's go. All right, well, Riot's standing up. He's got the stand-up equity already going.
He's on break, man. Cut him some slack.
Yeah.
He's back.
Sit down and stay a while, Riot. If anybody can
That's
spin
right.
it up, you can.
We'll see if he looks. He has not yet.
Channel that inner Bart Bogart.
You're good. It's just the way.
I didn't scan them at all.
Yeah. Ready,
Fuat
175.
coming back to the party with pocket 9s.
And you know what you do with an ace. Any ace, when you have just a blind, you get it in.
All right, the ace is going to get it in from Riot.
The 1 over needs an ace or a lot of 7s.
85.
Clubs and hearts are both live for Riot.
Rocking about 32% equity here. Oh, it says 33. Queen, 8-8. 8 again. Full house here for Fuat. Riot
The case 8 would be nice.
needing some help. Does pick up out.
Oh, no 8.
And out.
And that is going to do it. Our man, Riot, gets Fuatted officially. It was really the hand
Officially Fuatted.
from Damien that did him in, but Fuat gets the knockout blow there. And Riot is, well, I don't even need to put these numbers up.
He'll finish in 4th place.
Fourth
but
place.
Instead of that prize, they did agree to
53.50.
5,350 is the prize for 4th place. So well done, Riot.
Yeah, and as much as that stings, finishing 4th, 2nd, or 3rd is
right.
all the same. So great run there, Riot. He's going to tie with 3rd and 2nd for the same prize.
Exactly.
Just gets to go home and sleep a little bit before the other fellas.
Man, that'd be cool.
Great run indeed, Dory. Yeah, I really, what she said, like the way he reacted, I really thought
Yeah.
he just knew he was beat and was going to get away.
Hot odds times 0. That's the
Yeah.
hardest one to figure out. He was almost there.
Yeah, it was such a tough spot.
7, 8, 9. A bunch of spades here for Damien. A couple of gut shots for Fuat, but he's got the best of it with jack high.
Double gutty. Can't hit a spade. 14 outs for Damien. We're not going anywhere. 215 and a call.
That, of course, is counting his pairs, which it's hard to see that coming. But
Hello.
King of spades, that's
Boom, shakalaka.
going to be quite pleasant for Damien to see. He's got a flush.
And what does Fuat have?
Jack high.
Jack high.
600.
Damien goes for a big old bet here. Try to get that big old payday, but jack high not biting.
And the suited 4-3 is the effective nuts here. Nice handwork through. 71 hands, down to our final 3. 2 of these guys are going home with 53.50 after agreeing to a somewhat of a 4-way chop, but our first place winner is still going to take home almost $10,000, $98.80. So plenty to play for here for these players. Easy is our short stack now. Got a king queen. Super short. That's time to ship it in there. Fuat loves some silly cards, but not a big fan of Jason Witt and lets the 8 deuce go. And Daniel Negreanu's favorite hand, he swears. I think he's full of it. The 10-7, that one goes into the muck.
Yeah, he's good enough and got a good enough pocket that he can play 10-7 offsuit if he wants.
Yeah.
When I was good at this game, I used to like to raise with 10-5 and king 8. I'm no longer good enough at this game to raise with those hands.
I just say never trust a vegan. They taste funny. King 8 looking good, 3-handed and in position. So Fuat is going to call. Okay, I thought he was coming in for a raise there. Just makes the call. Couple of 3s and an ocho. That's top pair for Fuat.
Our man JD in the chat. What's up, buddy? The mystery JD.
Yeah. Fuat gonna bet take it down. Starting to increase that chip lead there.
Yeah, Fuat up to 2.3 million here. And,
Okay, so Damien still does have the official chip lead. Fuat closing in. Easy, though, with tons of work to do here.
And really, the longer that we have 3 players, that kind of benefits Fuat to where he can do his thing a little easier.
7 big blinds with queen 10 suited. I'm going to start getting it in with hands like this.
He does make the call. We'll see a flop. 3, 8, 9, top pair for Fuat. We'll see some action here. 3 of diamonds pairs the board.
Needs a jack 10 or queen. A lot of outs.
True that, 2 overs and a gutter. 7 of diamonds, no help.
Fuat's like, I don't care about your outs. I got more of them. The rest of the deck is mine.
So now Fuat has 3 pair and a check mark.
All right, Easy going to let that one go. He's on the button now with 5 big blinds. If it's got a letter, you probably ought to get it in there.
5 blinds.
A lot of suited connected hands, small pairs, anything with a letter.
Yeah, 2 blinds are going to go in there the next hand, so he's done a good job hanging around, sneaking those limps in there, but it's going to be time to make some moves now. Ooh, and that hand was not worth it. He's going to throw that in the muck.
Had a letter, didn't like the kicker. What hand is this going to end on, Mr. Thomas says. Well, we're sad that you're no longer with us, brother, but you're with us in spirit like you always are on our cash streams and other tournaments. So we appreciate it, brother. We're on hand 76, and see, if it's got a letter, baby, rip it.
Yeah, that queen would have landed.
let's say hand.
What? Let the people guess.
I mean, I always go with a guess and let them pick one,
Yeah,
too.
but your
102
guess-
for me.
Your guesses always stink.
Yeah, they do. I'm saying hand 102.
Just kidding.
We're going to have an ending to this thing.
You usually land it pretty close, actually.
Yeah, 102 is my guess. 102 hands, this thing will be over, folks. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Thomas, what do you think, brother? Easy's like, well, baby, it's about to be over for me. If I don't get a double up, probably on this hand, then I have 2.
We've had
lines
nearly
of his
160 people watching all evening. Not too many people chimed in on where they're watching from.
That's true.
But
Let us know where you're watching from. We had Baton Rouge. We had Florida in the house.
I have a feeling we have a great percentage of TV watchers tonight.
Our friend William used to be north of us, but he's joined us in Texas now, I believe. All right, we have the Battle of Hearts.
Heart on
Easy
heart
has ripped
crime. Easy ripped it with the ace-5. Gets action from Damien and his jack-8.
it. Can't get it in much better than this.
Hearts everywhere. Easy looking for that double up. King, Queen, 5. Lands bottom pair. Not much changes there. Still has to dodge a jack and an 8. Now the jack's open-ended. Ace of spades. That's going to give Jack 8 Broadway. And Damien finds a straight here to eliminate Easy. Our man Easy has hung around and will find himself finishing in 3rd place, which also gets the guaranteed prize they agreed to earlier of a little over $5,000. I think it's
$53.50.
There we go.
Pimpin' ain't easy, but Easy's going home with $53.50 in his pocket. Great run, and here you go. I may have overshot. 99 is what Thomas said, and I said hand 102, but we've got elimination now, folks. Next guy out gets $53.50, and first place gets $98.80. Here we are, heads-up battle between Fuat and Damien.
Yes, GG goes to Easy as he
Great
finishes in 3rd place. We're heads up now.
Raise the 160.
Fuat and Damien, so fun little heads-up match here as it's about for $4,000 difference here.
Absolutely. Plano, Texas represented, and Sheila coming in from Dallas. That's right. It was Stafford, Virginia. Now William is here in Salina, Prosper area. Uh-oh. Sip a little more tequila, Aunt Sheila. You're going to be okay.
Man, I had to lose the hoodie, Aunt Sheila. Like, you're not kidding. It's getting heated in here.
Yeah, shout out to Jack Burns Rosen, tuning in from the place I was born, Plano, Texas. Plano General Hospital back in 1979. When Plano was a small, big town of 80,000 people.
Right?
Now it's like 300,000. Max capacity. 9 ball has landed for Damien. It's going to be good on this river.
Ow. That big pop in our ears was my man EBL moving around over there.
Uh-oh.
We got it.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Damien all in here, 1.7 million, ripping it with 2nd pair. Fuat in the tank here with bottom pair.
Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, man. Last year, I turned 45, halfway to 90. That was a little odd to think about.
Right?
Don't know if I'll make it to 90, but we're going to give it a try.
Yeah, I was born in Southwest Medical Center in Oklahoma City. Back then,
Careful. Probably best friend.
Fuat-
then it was a smaller town than what it is now.
Fuat says, I fold. I had the best hand. Well, good thing you folded.
You call, it's all over, baby.
Damien says, if you just, did you hear the Scotty Wynn reference? If you call, it's all over, baby. That was awesome. Well done,
done.
Damien.
It's a thin value, though. I have
Jack, I have not played there. I live pretty close to that location. I'm actually right there now, living in the. RJ and I both live actually over in the Grandscape area, Colony, Louisville border there. So not far from the aforementioned place, but
Yeah, we're actually neighbors as far as the same complex, but I think where we live, your might be Louisville, and my building might be the Colony. So
Good.
yeah.
It's close. Great area, though.
It is a cool place.
Turn. Turn.
Uh-oh, Jack has landed.
90.
We're not folding pairs very often to small bets. Heads up play.
Jack landed. This time Fuat was second pair in confidence.
Fairbanks, Alaska is where Thomas was born.
Shout out to the Alaska folks.
Born in the AK.
He was born way up there. Shout out to the little sis residing in Anchorage, Alaska. Get to go up there every now and then. Need to hang out with Aunt and Sheila. She's doubling up on the drinks now.
Hopefully she's got some good snacks, too. Help settle those drinks down a little bit. Damien does make the call. Gets the bad news that the Jack did land for Fuat. Damien still has a chip lead.
In honor of the great movie, the classic Major League, because that's one of the two movies I actually know, I'm going to go with hand 96.
What's the 96 significance? I'm lost.
You could go with hand 99 in reference to
Rick Vaughn.
Rick Vaughn, but yeah, I just like the line where they're like, they come out, Rick Vaughn's throwing fastballs, and they're like, how fast? 96. Better teach this kid some control before he kills somebody.
Too many one-liners from that one.
96.
When I was a kid, I think I used the phrase, up your butt, Joe.
There you
Boo.
go. That's a good one.
Quite a few times.
King 7-9, Queen 9 with the best of it. Ace high here for Fuat. We'll see if he wants to continue. He does. Open-ended now for Fuat.
Joe Boo got the last laugh in that one. Let's see who gets the last laugh tonight.
Check. See?
Damien, pair of nines is good. Increasing that chip lead.
I was just hoping you were thinking I was bluffing. You know, I didn't call it off. You know,
I've yet to go to Alaska. I definitely want to check that out. I'm not big on the idea of cruises. That's just me. Don't like being stuck with a lot of people.
You can't
or the
swim.
idea. I can too swim, but I'm not swimming in Alaska, brother. If I do survive, I might be polar bear meat.
I've dipped my toe in the Pacific up there, and it was cold.
Yeah.
Very, very
Did you
cold.
get your toe back?
Got them all.
All right.
Kept them.
No frostbite, huh?
Open-ended here for 6-7. Pairs will be good as well.
80.
Damon's going to throw a little money out on the turn and take this one down. So these two have not been real active here, heads up. Kind of nickel and diming each other, sticking and moving.
Bobbing and a weaving.
Damien with 3.3 million, Fuat at 2 million. Nine triz on the button for Damien. Doesn't mess with it.
I did just get word that our software here in about 7 hands decides to poo a little bit. We'll still get the video.
Okay.
But we'll be dealing with a lot of Jack Link's mystery hands. So, folks, if you remember the days where you didn't get to see the whole cards, we might be dealing with a little bit of that as we come to
Well, that means we're going at least
conclusion.
7 or 8 more hands.
For sure. So we know we're at least going to hand 89. So we'll get to see the action for these next few, and there will be a winner. Uh-oh. We have a 6-7.
6-7. You can't see us, but it's a party in
but
here.
we did that dumb thing.
Yeah.
Looks like we're juggling.
Yeah, I juggled on a lot of different numbers earlier. So we're going to have to open that social media crisis up to 420, 380, 640, because I was juggling the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are missing out.
Somebody said, how do I get my kids to stop saying 6-7, 6-7? I said, just tell them that mom and dad prefer the 6-9. They'll shut up real quick. And they do. They don't want to hear that story.
Yeah, the youngsters and their social media crazes. Just like adults, when our doom scrolling fries our brain just as much. So
Getting dumber by the minute.
yeah, we are. King Deuce clubs, definitely worthy and open, but he just calls. Let 7 Deuce see a free flop here. Jack 10-3. We're going to go check, check. Both players hit the deuce.
Dropping deuces. Check, check, deuce, deuce.
9 of clubs does get an extra bet out of 7 Deuce as it.
Fuat knows he's got the better deuce, the bigger deuce.
They turn a pair, so we get an extra bet in there. But we're going to need more than just an extra bet here from Fuat to get the comeback trail going.
I'm telling you, Aunt Sheila, one of my favorite dealers, I won't call her name out because I don't want to embarrass her, but the very first time she dealt at a table, she was new. We were already being a bunch of dirtbag men, and somebody was making little 69 jokes, and she said, no, I prefer 68, and I owe you one.
Oh, my goodness.
God bless her. Been laughing about that ever since.
The ladies, they get all the tips and get to make the jokes.
Yeah.
Us goofy-looking guys have to sit there and be proper.
Which we never are.
Well, when we're dealing. I'm pretty proper when I'm dealing, actually, unless, I try to be anyway.
Yeah, I would hope so. Your pay depends on it.
That's right.
We'll come back to life, Aunt Sheila, because we still have a poker game going between your man, Mr. Damien, and Fuat. I think we're going to be calling with 10-8s. Absolutely. Going to defend. We're going to land an 8.
8, middle pair for Damien.
Hello, equity. Club draw comes in for Fuat.
We're still a check-in.
7 for chops.
8.
Clubs, kings, and jacks for wins.
8 is second pair here, looking good enough to bet on the turn. 10 of spades, that's going to be 2 pairs for Damien.
2-piece, no biscuit. Not going to get paid off here, I don't believe, unless Fuat wants to get out of line, but we know that's not going to work, even with a 4-liner out there. He says, you got there. He says, I was already there, brother. I just got better. We now have, well, it's not quite a 2-1 chip lead just yet. Fuat's still close to $2 million. 3-2,
yeah,
and then some.
I think Fuat did dip below $2 million there for just a moment, a little bit earlier. It's funny, earlier we mentioned, look at this battle of the suited mumbler 5-3 and the deuce 4.
5-3 does not want to hit his second pair
Yeah,
with a 3.
we get the wheel holdings to come out a little bit, so we might see some action. 80,000 and a call.
Check.
Check, check.
9 of diamonds.
Check. See?
You know, for some of these long-winded heads-up battles, could we request a 6th Street and Ocean Avenue? One more card? Because sometimes, look,
Yeah.
he picked up diamonds, you know? Give us something. So I think this is about to be the aforementioned hand that our production team and Mr. Jacob
What?
told us. That stuff starts kind of freezing up on us, and yeah. You guys are going to be
We will all
right
be
there with us.
We will all be entertained together.
We're going to try to figure out
Here we go.
what happens here. Is we might not get to see everything after this hand. We do see Fuat's holdings here. King Deuce in this one.
Okay.
And Queen 8.
Worthy of a raise. He does not. He just calls the 80,000 big blind. And he's going to land top pair. And we're checking it. Top pair comes in on the turn as well, so now Fuat has trips and a check mark.
And let's see if this is where the cameras freeze up a little bit.
Yeah, so our fancy table actually moves the cameras
for us, and it's freezing up, so yeah.
So we may get stuck here with one view
I sure hope not.
for a hot minute, according to the story you're feeding me.
It was a bet and a call. Fuat had a full house.
King good.
King good.
Yeah, Damien jumping in there with Queen High. Queen High looks pretty good on that board, heads up,
So,
right?
yeah,
King
Damien
10,
might
10.
be a celebrity here in the next few hands because he's getting all the camera time.
Yep,
He and our
yep.
lovely Miss Dina. Yeah, so this does freeze up here for just a second. We're only going to get to see this view for just a moment. I hope we get to see
Raise the 160.
the final couple hands because we want to see how this wins. But we're 2 hours and 41 minutes in, and something just pooed the scrooch here.
All right, both players limping again here. We go to the flop. So when you're in a heads-up battle like this and no one's really raising, no one taking advantage of the other player, no one leaning on the other player, it basically means that we're going to have a crash, some sort of collision of the cards on the flop.
Yeah, and the eyes are going to lead you where they will, folks. You're going to be looking at those same holdings that they had the previous hand. We don't know what they have right now. We don't even know what the flop is right now. So we're on the struggle bus with you right now, trying to figure out what these two players are doing. And there is two players. We're just staring at one of them. And Sheila says she's not mad at that. That's the one she likes to look at.
Rooting for her man. And it looks like Damien makes the call here on what I believe is the turn. Yes, that was the turn. Now we're off to the river. We go check, check, and it's a battle of two pairs that I hear.
We see a pair of 8s in the hands. There we go. Camera finally shows our other fella in that fresh haircut. That's Fuat. Fuat did lose that hand, so the chips are being pushed over to our other player. All right, now we get the overhead view. So the cameras are just acting squirrely. It says it's still hand 89, but we know it's not. Shout out to Jacob for handling all the duties tonight and handling this crap when it happens. Not much we can do.
Yeah, our man Jacob on the scramble in there. Getting some of these graphics to work a little better for us as we're down the stretch. Here at the big one, we are heads up.
300 and a call. Yeah, so it's just not showing us turns, rivers right now. So he must have hit his gutter ball. Yeah, the gutter ball came. You heard Fuat say it. So Fuat, thankfully, is doing commentating for us, RJ.
There we go. Yeah, the 3 must have come out there. Damien's going to scoop that pot.
What a pain in the arse. Damien going to win that pot.
Could have been more dangerous there for Fuat. Had a 9 or 5 snuck out there with that 3.
Yeah, so now we got the cameras kind of working again. Hand number 91-ish. So, yeah, we can't even get our hand 99 versus 102 and those other guesses that we had because I think we're off a couple hands now. I think this is hand 91, actually. We got stuck on 89 for another hand.
It may have not counted when the button moved once or twice.
Yeah. Or 3 times.
Yep. Yeah, there it goes, maybe.
Fuat's going to take that one down, and here we are to our next hand. Should be 91.
There we go. Yeah, I think it's clicking.
Again, these two players are battling out for a difference of about $4,500. It is $350 for a person who gets knocked out, and the winner will take home $98.80, just shy of $10,000 for a $360 buy-in.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You can hear the action in the room. Plenty of tables, cash tables still going.
Yeah, it's a Saturday night out there indeed, and it is popping. A lot of energy in the room.
Yeah.
$175 deep stack, the nightly tournament on Saturdays here at Texas Card House. Had a pretty good crowd tonight. Over 100 entries in that bad boy. They got 4,700 up top, 6 players remaining.
Nice. Pair for both. 7's currently good with a gut shot to go with it for Fuat. Oh, the deuce lands for Damien.
Hello, deuce.
Naughty little deuce.
Duck, duck, deuce on the river.
7.
Fuat gonna bet his 7.
Yeah, we've seen second pair do some damage here in the heads-up portion of tonight's tournament. And this time, second pair are going to get him in trouble.
Our friend of the chat and friend of the poker community, Mr. Dex, saying he's on his way to donate. I might see you out there, buddy, afterwards. Say hello to RJ and I.
What up, Dex?
Nice fold there. Fuat getting away.
Yeah.
It is very weird.
Very weird. Like I'm saying, I feel probably better than, but I don't want to take this.
Yeah, flopping middle pair with a gut shot there and getting tracked down by the deuces.
You bet the river and the deuce on the river, and your opponent just hammers you. And you're like, wait a minute, how does that deuce help you? In a big way. In a big way.
Heads up, that's a big flop for Fuat. Got to try to take advantage of that flop.
Come on, graphics. All in from Damien. He doesn't have the deuces. He's got ace king
big
of hearts.
six. And I think we're doing it here.
We are doing it. Fuat is standing up.
Yeah, Fuat throws it in there.
Wow, what a cooler.
Wow. Heads up here, ace king versus ace queen.
And this is hand 93 or 94. We're not sure which one, actually, but here we go. Oh, wow.
2 hearts. Ace king lands top pair and a flush draw. So that takes away the queen of hearts. Pardon me, he has the queen of hearts. That takes.
That's going to do it.
Doesn't take away anything.
We got the nuts.
Nuts are good.
Yeah, the graphics doesn't even realize it because it still thinks Damien's holding the 2 black deuces. That is going to do it. Our man Damien hits the nut flush. Don't even look at the board. We already saw it.
Don't even look at it. That's the nut flush.
Ace queen, ace king, hearts lands the nut flush, RJ.
Ace king on ace queen violence, and the parking lot hand sends Fuat to the parking lot. But a sweet run for our man Fuat. He finishes in second place with that $5,300 prize or so.
$5,350, yeah.
And our man Damien, he's in the winner's circle tonight of the big one. He takes down that top prize of $9,880. Well done to both. Congratulations.
Awesome job, Damien, and I know Mama is happy. Thank you again for Jacob for handling the duties over there in the production booth tonight.
Yeah, Jacob had his
we
hands
really-
full there down the stretch. But
Yeah, there he is on screen in his beautiful Mets gear. You get to see him a little bit, but
coming through like a champ.
yeah, we got the graphics up and running again after just a couple of hands, so it really didn't last for that long. But we did get to see that final hand, ace, king, ace, queen, and Damien takes home just shy of 10K. Great run today, Mr. Damien. Mama's been sipping tequila at home. You better hurry.
That's right.
You better hurry home, Bubba. There he is with his winning hand. Great job, Dina and Chin, our dealers for the night. RJ, the sugar daddy, next to me.
Hello.
Splendid daddy.
Indeed.
What's cracking, man? What are you excited about that's coming up?
Hey, coming up, be sure you hit Poker Atlas down south and then come back in time for the even bigger one next week, Thanksgiving weekend. The Trailblazer, pardon me, that's what's down south, November 10th through November 24th. That's at our spring location. That is coming up this week. And then, of course, next week, Thanksgiving week, the even bigger one here at Texas Card House Dallas, where you can turn a $300 buy-in into a $60,000 prize or more.
11 flights,
Woo,
RJ.
11 flights. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thanksgiving, Friday, and Saturday. And on Thanksgiving, that's only one flight, a 5 p.m. flight. So enjoy your holiday, and we'll see you at the Felt very, very soon.
All right, guys. Happy stacking out there. Thank you for joining us and having such a good time in the chat. We will see you again, and great job again to our tournament winner, Mr. Damien. Thomas, thanks, buddy. Says, great job, E-Dog and RJ.
Thank you, buddy.
There you go. For RJ, I'm E-Dog. We out.
Good night, TCH.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's